question life, bro.
Tone.
And then the rails don't match the color.
Good
rails
question.
are nice, but
See?
Yeah.
Are we live?
Oh yeah.
No, I'm still typing.
Okay.
No, he's not. He's not. He's done typing.
Do you know how to
I can see the screen from here.
Yeah, it's just that we went live. Right. Yo, what's up, sleepers? It's your boy Eddbedhead here in the Sleeping Cinema, and today I have with me
Otacon.
Backstep 246.
Sign.
What? Sad.
Well, you guys all said it so mellow, so I just went with the mellow flow.
There will be timestamps in the description for our review if you want to skip ahead to that. But for now, let's buy some tickets and grab our favorite concessions.
Eddie, you never
Hey,
introduced
yo.
yourself.
I never what?
Yeah, he did.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he
I don't
did.
remember.
Well, I'm Eddbedhead. How's your guys' week been?
Oh. It's been
It's been
good,
mid.
I think.
It's been
mid.
midweek.
Yeah.
All right,
Mid.
who wants to start off with their week? What they've been up to?
Jesus, go first.
No. Save best for last.
Oh, damn. Okay.
You go first, bro.
The
Oh.
best, man? I mean, I'm in pain.
Exactly.
Best story.
I mean, you know.
You go first, bro.
I had a chill week. Just, worked, watched TV. That's about it. Worked. We went to the casino as well.
Oh, yeah.
That was pretty lit.
Also went to the casino with them. Lost $120.
Who won money?
No one.
No one won money?
It
Not
was a
this
rough
week.
night.
Not this
I mean,
week, yeah.
I could have won
I-
more money if I stayed through roulette. I was doing pretty well there.
You spent 100.
Even
right?
if I kept the
I went
$50.
down to like $20, and I went to the roulette. I started betting, and I won like another $20 back off
So
the
you,
first.
you spent like 60 though?
Look, even if I kept the $50 I won, I still would have been negative like $70.
Yeah.
So,
It was a rough night for all of us.
other than that, I had a chill week as well. Went over to a girl's place a couple times.
Oh, what? Clapping cheeks out?
Hey. Not in the stream.
Disrespectful.
That's
soon?
disrespect.
Too soon? I'm sorry. Okay.
Too soon.
Yeah, I also had a pretty chill week. Nothing much this week.
We
for
all
me
played
either,
Pokemon
actually.
Unite.
Yeah.
as
Oh,
a
yeah.
squad. Let's
Pokemon
go.
Unite.
Besides that boy.
I was in the hospital. So
He doesn't want.
Yeah,
he should
this
just
dude
probably
being a
switch.
dumbass.
For real.
That echo. Okay, how's your week, Jesus?
you don't want to talk about your week?
No, yeah.
we
yeah,
already
you go
talked
first.
about
Yeah, our weeks are pretty.
Yeah,
calm,
we didn't
bro.
have.
We had the
anything
same
going
week,
on,
basically.
Yeah. We all did the exact same things
We went to
together.
work.
We played
games.
Pokemon Unite.
Yeah.
Now
no,
you have the best story to tell.
It's not that big of a
Kinda is, bro.
You're the only person who cares.
What led up to this? What made you want to go to the protest?
Well, Eddie sent a link to watch Hassan's stream
Uh-huh.
about the Grand Rapids shooting.
Yep.
And I decided to go downtown and show my support in the protest.
Mm-hmm.
Was there an actual protest?
Yeah, there was,
There was a
Yeah, I
pretty
saw
big
news
outcome.
coverage.
Oh,
There was
really?
quite a few people.
Okay.
there was one yesterday too.
I didn't
but
know
was like,
I think I saw some people trying to get other people to sign some paper at the mall when I went to see
do what?
Hopefully for some like.
for supporting that
Yeah.
cause, I think.
Yeah. So I went down to show my support. It was good for a couple hours. Afterwards, I went to Hopcat with some of the supporters just to chill out.
Mm-hmm.
And then afterwards, I started to walk home because I don't live that far
From downtown.
from downtown, and I didn't want to take my phone just in case a riot broke out and like the cell towers ping my location.
Mm-hmm.
So I left my phone at home, and I was walking down the street, and some dude, some drunk guy. I'm pretty sure he would have been conservative. He was talking shit to me, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he was being kind of racist.
Mm-hmm.
And he was talking about how, the cops aren't in the wrong and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, bro, you gotta blah, 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 blah. And then I told him to fuck off, and I started to walk away. And he threw a bottle at me. Like, not even a bottle he was drinking, because he was at the same bar, I'm pretty sure. But he just found a bottle on the ground, and he threw it at the back of my head.
So yeah, if these are the type of people supporting the cops, that says a lot. The people
Yeah, and then
act out on violence and anger.
And
some
somebody
things
found you?
happen that I don't want to comment on just in case it incriminates myself.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got to a hospital, and
Bro,
then I
why don't you say
stayed there
anything, bro?
over the day.
Why didn't you say anything? We all could have went with you. To be honest,
That's what I told him. We were just playing Unite at home.
Yeah.
Well, I thought it would have been too much of a bother.
Nah, bro.
Bro, what up, bro?
What are friends for if not to help
we're
out
all, like,
in times of need?
Enclosed in homes most of the time, bro. What you mean?
Yeah,
Like,
we were just playing Unite. I mean,
Well,
I was keeping up with the news
Like
the
I
whole
said,
time,
what
but-
are friends for if not to help in times of need?
Yeah, that's
like
true.
literally, you should have been like, hey, bro, y'all want to go protest with me? Let's
I
go.
would not have done
Yeah,
that though.
I mean, I keep up with all
I
the.
don't, I don't like protests.
Yeah,
I keep
just
up with
in
all
general,
the.
yeah.
I keep up with all the current events. I just didn't want to go alone. So
I was
like,
I was worried of a riot breaking out. Thankfully,
That's
that did
why
not
I
happen.
don't go to protests.
Dude, I would have gone because I would have had a fun time. To be honest.
fun.
What do you
time.
mean a fun time at protests?
Bro, like if a riot breaks out, let's go. Let's go, G. Like I'm down.
These hands are ready to eat for everyone.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
for real. That's literally what I'm thinking. Like just like that guy with the bottle. Imagine if we were there. We were to be like, hey, bro, chill, bro, chill.
But
Come
yeah,
on.
our city was in national news. So, but for all the wrong reasons.
Yes.
so that-
It was very surreal seeing Hassan talk about it to like 40K people.
Yeah. Yep. And then your favorite YouTuber Ethan was tweeting about it too.
Yeah, that was weird.
It was weird seeing
You don't
such a
expect to
negative
see
spotlight on our city.
You don't expect to see your city ever be in national news.
Not
or
in the
something like
not a
that.
small Midwest city like us.
No.
Yeah.
And
'Cause
like
everybody-
I knew the street that guy got shot on. I was like, whoa, that's super weird.
Yeah, it's like the Midwest is like the middle child of a family. Everybody forgets we exist.
Yeah.
So when we get called out, I mean, it was pretty bad.
When we call,
the whole
get called out,
situation.
we get called out.
Yeah. And yeah, obviously the whole situation was just horrendous. So for what happened to the poor man.
Yeah, Paige thought I died too.
Oh man.
But yeah, I felt really bad because I didn't have my phone on me, so I couldn't.
You didn't have the
respond.
boys with you either.
Yeah, bro. Not your smartest move.
Yeah, for
Well,
real.
I didn't know if something was gonna happen, so I was like,
You should always-
the
you should
phone-
always-
Safety in
Um,
numbers, bro.
For real, bro.
I was with a bunch of protesters, but they started tapering off the further I was.
Yeah,
leaving.
but they ain't your friends.
Yeah, bro. We
I
would,
made friends with a couple. Of them.
yeah, but we all would have went back to your crib, would have chilled out, played some Smash or something for a little bit, and then gone home. But instead, you're like, I gotta solo this like Kirito over here.
Point is,
Bro, Ramboing it.
I know, right?
I'm a little. Oh yeah, my glasses got destroyed. So.
Bro, looking like Harry Potter right now.
Yeah, I got 2 pairs, thankfully, of different glasses.
Okay, that's
I
good.
would be terrified to get my glasses destroyed right now.
Oh, you don't have a backup pair?
I don't
No,
have
I
a
do
backup
not.
pair either.
But like the fact is, I would have. These are $350 glasses, bro.
Dude, you're overpaying for your glasses.
Yeah, you are.
I paid $100 for 2 pairs.
Yeah.
That's about
Well,
right, yeah.
There's a lot of good deals online.
Well, I didn't know my prescription at the time
Oh,
either.
okay.
So
That
what's
makes
sense.
so I
Yeah.
Oh,
went
bro,
to-
I had to second guess, like, let's spitball it.
So I actually went to the RX Optimal.
Oh,
Gotcha.
RX Optical?
Yeah, optical.
Yeah.
And then they were like, "Oh, this is your eyes. This is a glasses." I'm like, "Okay."
Did they
bet."
give you a paper for your prescription?
Yeah,
You should keep that safe.
I have it in my car all times. So if I ever wanted to go somewhere else and get another pair of glasses, I could.
Yeah, just order online. They're pretty cheap.
But at the same time, don't your eyes get worse over the time?
They
Like,
do. You have to do yearly checkups.
Yeah, mine's
See,
been
I
fine
haven't
for the
done-
last 3-4 years.
haven't-
They've been the same.
I haven't done a yearly checkup.
Me
in a
either. I
while.
miss mine. My eye doctor keeps texting me. It's like, hey, time for your checkup, and I'm like,
Nah, I'm good.
I think I haven't gone to the back there for like 2 years.
I mean, if I can notice how bad my eyes look through my just on the day to day, then I'll get a checkup. But I see perfectly clear right now.
Yeah, so I can see really clear. Mine are just scratched up from work, but that's about it. Like, I need a new pair just to have it not be scratched up.
Yeah.
But
Cool story, bro.
other than that,
yeah,
So
our
what's
week has not been as
next?
eventful. But with that, let's take our seats and let's get into these trailers. Any new movies, TV shows, or video games you guys are looking forward to?
Kaguya season 3, the first episode just dropped like last week.
Is that the one where the girl doesn't talk much?
That's Tell Me Can't Communicate.
Yeah,
Oh.
no, that's different.
Okay,
This
no, I
is
don't know.
the one where the guy and the girl are both trying to get the other one to confess.
Their feelings.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't
Oh,
know.
I think I know what
it's
you're talking about.
really
Yeah, yeah.
funny.
I, don't know.
Yeah.
I still don't know what you're talking about.
I'm excited to see future episodes of Spy X Family. I watched the first 2 episodes.
Isn't it just Spy Family like Hunter x Hunter?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
know,
May
people
wants to watch
pronounce
that
the
one
X part,
too.
but it's very cute.
Yeah, May
looks-
was saying the exact same thing. She said
It
it
looks
cute.
cute.
it looks cute, but it's totally not what you expect. I get the music wise and some of the scenes. I get Cowboy Bebop vibes at times.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All jazzy and stuff.
Yeah,
you mean?
some of the like when they do some of the transitions or when they're driving the cars, you get that jazz music
hear that?
going
You hear
and
that? That's
the
what we're watching
intro.
upstairs
It's
right
very
now.
cool. But yeah, I'd recommend it so far. It's very entertaining.
Okay.
I also watched.
Fuck, they don't work.
Really?
Oh, is the speaker still on?
Oh my god!
That's
it
why.
is.
That's why his soundboard isn't working.
Oh my
Really?
god,
Dumbass.
Really?
that's wild. No wonder we got a
Really?
giant echo
It's
effect.
it's not working still.
No, it's off now.
Okay, so we good now?
It's no.
Okay. Well,
It's
I'll mess
whatever,
with the
it's fine,
settings.
it's
Yeah.
fine.
Well, I'll keep talking then. What was I saying? I also watched. Let me check it up here. While I'm looking at you guys say something.
Oh, this is
Well, no,
this is what we're
this
looking
is what
forward
you're
to.
looking forward to. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we
Yeah.
can get started with the first trailer.
No, this is. I'm looking forward to the future episodes of it, basically.
Okay. Well, while you look for it, let's talk about the first trailer. Senior year plot. After a cheerleader, Rebel Wilson, falls off a pyramid and into a 20-year coma, she
Whoa,
wakes up
shit.
as 37-year-old woman, ready to return
Ew.
to high school, regain her status, and claim the prom queen crown that is crown. I can't say the
Clown?
word that eluded her. Releases May 13 of 2022.
All right, what did you
It
say
looks
about this movie, bro?
boring and
you,
lame.
you said it's amazing how they went out of their way to make it so unfunny.
I think it was hilarious, bro. I was laughing every time.
There was literally no jokes that were even
Like even the last
funny.
joke that was supposed to be funny, where she was fake sleeping, it was
Yeah,
not
like,
funny.
and it's not just because she's a woman. It's just the movie itself is not funny.
It's not. It's really not. It was hard to. Yeah.
Damn, it feels
It's hard to watch.
Damn, it feels like
Yeah.
you guys are all screaming on the mic right now.
Really?
Yeah, it's so loud right now.
Oh
I'll
yeah.
mess with the audio
It
settings.
doesn't seem
too.
that
How about
bad to
now?
me.
How about
I
now?
mean, we can hear our
Yeah, but you guys can
ourselves.
keep talking about this.
Is it
trailer while I
echoing
try
on
to-
your side or
Like
something?
for me, these headphones feel like you're just screaming in my ear. I'm like, God, and I'm trying to figure out. I'm
Well,
like,
turn down your volume.
Yes.
on
yeah,
your-
I don't know
stupid.
how.
Okay, so let's see. You guys can keep talking about the trailer though.
But yeah, the trailer, it was nothing to write home about. The only fucking notable thing is the 20-year coma. But
Yeah,
like, you would think they'd be.
That just gives
For
me
me,
vibes
it's
from
super-
17 again.
It feels like everyone's screaming.
Yeah, you would think that it would make it, funny or something, but it's just not funny.
The movie looks good.
17
The
again
movie
did
looks
it
good to me.
better, obviously, because I think that was the first time.
I've
where
never
the-
seen it.
It's basically a guy
God.
goes back in time, like not actually goes back in time, like he regresses back into like his 17-year-old self, and
High definition.
he has
Ed.
to
Oh, that's
Are you
better.
turning up?
Yeah, that's better.
well,
for me.
because I went like this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was talking like this. Now I'm talking like this.
Well, just move your
Yeah.
microphone.
All right, so yeah, it looks like kind of a
Shitty movie.
Yeah, a
it
little
looks
bit.
What
like
do you mean? It looks mid.
And it's a Netflix movie too, right?
that's probably why.
It comes out like 2 weeks from now.
I mean,
No,
the
a month
premise,
from now, right?
the idea, the concept seems funny to me. How she's in a coma for 20 years and now she suddenly returns to high school.
Yeah,
Like,
none of the jokes are
but
They
the
don't
actu-
hit.
Yeah, but the
Maybe-
actual writing, yeah,
like
doesn't
it
seem-
could like I know how I complain about like how trailers give away the best moments and
There was no best moments here.
yeah, like
Maybe they're saving them.
maybe they're trying to save the good
the actual
shit for
good
the
moments
movie.
for the movie. Yeah.
But like you gotta throw at least like one.
Man, you're so needy, bro. First you don't
I
want
agree
it.
with him in this one. Like normally, I go against him with a lot
They
of
gotta
stuff he
do
says,
the Doctor
but
Strange thing where you show the big cube face every fucking trailer.
They actually didn't do it in this new one, but
They
we'll talk about
did.
that
No,
later.
they
Oh,
did. Yeah.
All right, what's up? Next up, we have Demon Slayer, Swordsmith, Village Arc. So this is season 3.
Really?
There's no release
Hey,
date
it works.
announced. What do you guys think of this new Demon Slayer trailer?
I
I couldn't
know.
care less.
I'm
Demon
excited.
Slayer, I kind of just like forced myself to watch the first season because of the movie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, this is all right. It's not like super crazy. And then I watched the movie and I was like, the movie was okay. I didn't like the final boss, the big CGI guy.
There must have been a reason why I dropped the manga, so I'm probably not gonna watch the anime.
It's good, bro. I like it, especially compared to modern shonens. I think this is
And
probably
maybe
top
I'm
tier.
just not into shonens that much unless I'm like actively watching one. Like if someone puts it
On
In
and
front of
then
you.
yeah,
Yeah.
that I'll pay attention.
But
Like I'm not.
if
I'm not
I
the,
have the choice, right?
I'm not the type that like goes out looking for new shonens. Like Jujutsu Kaisen. Like
I tried.
I
That.
watched like 3-4 episodes. I'm like, yeah, this is good. And then
Never went back
then I
to
was
it.
like,
Yeah.
let me check out Kaguya-sama. And then I binged that like in that fucking
You
day.
like more of the slice
and
of
then
life
then I
comedies.
binged My Dress Up Darling right afterwards.
That one was good. I enjoyed
Still
that.
need to watch that.
Yeah, I like. I don't know what it is. I just like shonens.
Maybe it's because I like just like
The-
human interaction.
Look,
Yeah.
I like shonens as well, but not this.
Not this one.
No.
Yeah.
Well, we're different.
I mean, I still need to finish the new,
Yeah, I'm
the
elite.
new arc.
You're elite. You like the ones that have been going on for like 20 years.
Hell yeah,
I
bro!
like the
One
ones
Piece,
that
let's
are
go.
Bro, I just need to finish the new arc, and then I'll give you my honest opinion.
newer.
But as far as I remember, Demon Slayer was pretty good to me.
Yeah.
It was like an 8 for me when I was watching.
Yeah, definitely. Especially all the intros.
But
Every
I do-
season has been great.
I mean, I do want to see it because I've seen like quite a few things on TikTok.
Oh,
And,
spoilers?
yeah,
Oh,
like with
TikToks, bro.
with the mice being ripped. So that's the only reason why I want to get to that episode. So I'm like, why?
But yeah, like I have shonens on my bucket list to finish, like My Hero.
It's hard to finish
Attack
down.
on Titan.
The Attack on Titan, dude. I don't know. I guess I'm just a modern shonen lover.
AOT, I won't finish. I've seen season 1. That's about it. I tried season 2 and I
It
couldn't get
gets
back
better,
into it.
bro. It's not.
Well,
That's
season
not
two-
just a shonen. That's a modern
Did you
day
watch
epic.
the Levi criminal arc when he was a kid?
I did, but I barely remember it because I watched that like 1 a.m. one night when it
Oh.
came out, and I barely remember it.
Gotcha. Yeah, so I need to catch up on the shonens that like I do like.
You
I don't
like
find
them,
the
bro.
motivation.
Or you
Yeah, I
don't
get
like
that.
them then if you don't have the motivation for them.
Well, it's like, oh, the next episodes they're gonna be fighting some dudes again.
Bless you.
Thank you.
And like, there's just not. I don't know. I like human interaction, like I said.
Gotcha.
Like they talk to each other and shit.
But it's not
they
the same.
become
They don't just
friends.
yell at each other and beat the shit out of each other, and then become friends after the
Yeah.
beatings.
Up next, we have One Piece Film Red. Releases August 6th of 2022. What do you guys think of the trailer?
I'm excited for this. Not only because it's a new One Piece movie and they don't actually have that many One Piece movies, and to be honest,
They don't?
to be honest,
Wait, let me look this
Hey.
up. and verify
well,
this.
okay, they have a lot, but
They don't have many
they haven't been
They don't have
releasing very
this-
many
yeah,
lately.
recently.
What I'm saying is, One Piece movies
Oh
are
my
usually hit or
God,
miss.
Look at that. 1, 2,
And to be
3,
fair,
4,
some of the movies,
5,
hey,
6.
some of the movies they have aren't actually movies. They just shorten down the arcs into like 2 hours.
Oh, I'd watch that.
Okay, so
I'd
those
watch-
those
I'd
are
watch the
not
shorter
movies.
arcs.
Yeah, they just shortened down like the Alabasta arc into 2 hours, the Arlong Park arc into like an hour and a half. So it's basically like a remaster.
Okay, so what do you think of this new trailer, though, as a One Piece fan?
It doesn't tell you much, honestly speaking. There are some key things I noticed, like Bartolomeo being in it, and he's not even a main character or anything. He's like a side character from.
Every time you bring up his name, I keep thinking Bartholomew.
Yeah,
It does kind of sound like that.
he does. But yeah, so
The
So-
latest
I don't know why he's in this.
latest movie that's
That'll be
been
interesting to
released was
see.
in
I wonder if we'll get to
2019.
see Luffy's grand fleet, because technically speaking, he's a part of that.
They released one in 2019,
Yeah,
bro.
2019
Yeah.
right here. See?
Yeah,
Not that long
Stampede.
ago.
I saw that one, and Gold
But
came
you
out
said they
after
haven't
that. It
released
was like
one recently,
2017.
bro. 2019 is only like 2 years.
3 years, stupid.
Yeah, so I can't say too much about this trailer because one, it definitely not cut up, and two, yeah, they didn't give too much away in the trailer other than
No.
there's a daughter.
That's the rumors. It's,
I don't like the
she's-
design.
Yeah, I don't like her design very much either, unfortunately.
Wait, you don't like the design of the character? You
yeah,
don't like overall. Jesus,
The
you don't like
character.
this.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Rumors are saying that she's Shanks' daughter, but I don't know.
Yeah, that's
how
what I
true
read
that
in
is.
the article is that it is her. So yeah, I guess that's all we have for that. Up
Not
next,
much to go off of.
Yeah. Up next, we have Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. The final trailer releases May 6th of 2022. What do you guys think?
I'm honestly kind of sick of seeing trailers.
Strange's face got cute.
Like, by the time I watch this movie, I'm like, I've already seen the movie.
How many trailers have they done for Doctor
Like
Strange?
5,
Bro?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's been quite a lot.
So-
There was one
I
at
get,
the-
I
there
get
was-
they're trying to hype it up so much.
I
but
feel like
there's
they're doing
only
too
so
much, though.
What I did like about it that I kept saying was that I like the soundtrack, but it's just because I like Danny Elfman, I guess.
The
But
trailer
yeah,
looks
It
fine.
was a lot more ambient. The soundtrack was.
The trailer looks fine. It's good, but I feel like they're doing too many trailers and they're showing too much at this point. I could be totally wrong, and they're not showing almost anything. They may be showing like 10 minutes of the movie for all I know.
Strange gets cubed.
But
My guess is they're trying to get Marvel fans back in theaters because, like, besides Spider-Man, not a huge crowd has been going to
that's
Marvel
true.
movies lately.
This movie will definitely have a big outcome. I guarantee
like
that.
for us, Shang-Chi was full because it was really good, but then Eternals, the
It was
crowd
not,
was smaller.
because they didn't advertise it very well at that one. They had like 2 trailers for that one tops.
And so Marvel was probably scared. They're like, "Oh shit, we're losing.
We gotta get back."
We're losing people." Yeah,
They're trying to show their original
they're like Spider-Man.
cast.
Obviously, Spider-Man was huge, and they're probably trying to recreate that.
Strange got
But I still
cubed.
think they're
Well,
showing too much.
Well, yeah,
here.
because Strange is also another character that people enjoyed in like the phase 2 and 3.
But they're
Yeah, he
also
was-
they're also
I like
trying
this
to
movie.
bring in a new Avengers cruise for Phase 4.
What
I
I'm
think.
hyped about, and I said this last time we watched the trailer, is Wanda. If this
Yeah.
was her movie, even better. But
No.
Strange got cubed.
I'm
got
getting
cute.
like Civil War vibes from this, like where it was Captain America Civil War, where it was Captain America's 3rd movie,
yeah,
and this is what they're doing here. Instead of having a solo Doctor Strange movie, this is just
Doctor Strange versus evil Doctor
yeah,
Strange.
pretty much, and it's gonna have like a bunch of all these
Bro,
other
that's not
characters
evil
that take
Doctor
the focus
Strange,
from the
bro.
main
I'm
characters.
That's Mephisto.
I'm
That's
very
Mephisto.
numb.
Bro, that's such an old joke. Move on.
I'm very numb to this movie so far. They show Shuma Gorath, which is cool. He's that big eye guy with the fucking tentacles.
Oh yeah, we saw Professor X's mansion.
Oh yeah, and the wheelchair.
yeah. So that was cool.
So we get X-Men in here.
America
Yep.
Chavez shows up.
Oh, that's right. As Captain Marvel.
No, that's America
Miss-
Chavez.
Yeah, right. Oops. Yeah, so they seem like they're doing a lot of characters with this movie. We'll see how it goes because
How
last
much
time
is the budget for this movie?
It's a
a
lot.
lot.
At least two.
One thing I also
At
didn't
least
like about this trailer is in one scene, Doctor Strange had some weird, colorful blue gold outfit on. That shit looks terrible.
Oh, another thing that I was gonna hit on is last time they brought X-Men into the MCU was in WandaVision, and then it ended up being a just kidding because they brought Pietro from First Class.
Oh yeah.
And then they were like, just kidding, that's not actually him.
But it is.
And we were like, but it is. And Disney was like, nah, it's just a joke.
And now we're
Holy
getting X-Men.
Snap.
Yeah, so that's what I'm worried about is like they're going to be like, just kidding. His name isn't actually Charles Xavier. It's actually Henry blah, blah, blah. He's not related in any way to Charles. Then I'd be like, fuck, what the heck?
What is?
This movie costs more than
Charlie.
$250.
It's Charlie Wonka.
Charlie Wonka.
But yeah, so the movie's gonna be good. I have no doubt about it. But they're doing too much with the trailers. I get why they're doing it,
Be
but
good.
still
They
too
spent
much.
way over. They spent $250 million.
Just because they spend a lot of money on it doesn't make it good.
Well, that's what I'm trying.
But you said you're
that's what I'm trying to
guaranteed
say.
that
I'm
it's good.
hoping-
It is gonna be good. Yes, it will be.
That's what I'm trying to say.
But
I
you
hope
can't
it's good.
guarantee
They
it.
spent that much. It better be fucking
I
good.
like Benedict.
I highly doubt
I think
they're
he's a
gonna.
good actor.
I highly doubt they're gonna make a trash movie.
I like them.
After all this build up, they're not gonna make a trash movie.
where he played a CGI creature.
Oh, in Hobbit. Up next, we have The Northman. Plot follows a young Viking prince on his quest to avenge his father's murder. Released April 22nd of 2022.
Jesus was talking about wanting to fuck him.
No, I said
like
on
it.
a scale of 1 to 10.
Nah, bro, you're
how-
projecting.
It was
Is she
pretty
wearing
attractive.
braces?
Is that brace?
Yeah,
you
I
got a
just
grill?
realized that this girl's wearing braces when
Nah,
braces
that's a
weren't even
grill,
on.
bro.
I don't know how historically accurate that is.
Dude,
Probably
not
not.
at all, bro. I doubt they had braces back in that time.
Maybe.
But like every shot they show this guy, he's always like slathered in like oil or blood or sweat.
Yeah, that is a lot of fancy.
Bro,
Well,
He
it's not like
is
they
a
had
nightcap,
showers back
bro.
then.
That's true. I do really like the cinematography, though. I said that earlier.
Beautiful
the
shots,
look
yeah.
beautiful. The setting
Are you
looks
telling me
dark
water
and cold.
doesn't exist?
Yeah, bro. Maybe they're not living
salt water,
anywhere
though.
near water. Get rid of that
Is that
picture,
the
bro.
Northman?
You're literally contradicting my sentence here.
What's your sense?
Where maybe they're not living near water.
No, they're Vikings. They live in water,
Yeah,
but it's
yeah, I
salt
know.
water.
That doesn't mean they can't clean themselves.
Well, it's dirty. It's fish poop in salt ocean water.
And they poop in all water.
Boy got
He
an
has
8-pack
poop
right
on
here.
him.
Boy got an 8-pack right here.
But yeah, I mean, it looks really cool. I'm gonna watch it. I don't know when, but I will watch this movie.
Anya looking kind of cute though. in
Anya
that.
Taylor. It's got Willem Dafoe.
Who?
Anya Taylor-Joy. She's
I
done.
don't know.
She's done
Queen's
quite
Gambit?
a few movies. Yeah, Queen's
Never seen
Gambit. She did that other one that me and May watched that I told you guys about. Forget. Oh, Last Night in Soho.
Yeah.
A few other movies.
Never seen it.
She's kind of cute. I like her eyes.
She's kind of cute. That's all he's saying.
Yeah.
Up next.
See, over here simping for eyes.
Bro, I got an eye thing. If they got cool eyes, I
Unless
like
they're
it.
blue.
Yeah,
If they're too distracting, then yeah, I
you
don't
don't
like
like-
it. Those eyes are too distracting, yes.
And the braces, bro. The braces.
What do you mean by distracting? Like, do you have to
like,
look
too
away?
colorful.
Yeah, pretty much. Like it's a focal point
Too
issue.
intimidating.
It's a focal point issue for
And
me.
lastly, we have Kingdom Hearts 4. So what do you guys think? Because we saw 2 mobile games, a remaster, and the new
Look,
game.
if
Well,
Mickey
'cause
Mouse isn't in it, I might play it.
I doubt that, bro. Mickey
Well,
Mouse is
because
gonna be in it.
it was multiple trailers in once because it was a Square Enix showcase thing.
I like how this takes place.
It bothers
Japan.
me how good the game is graphically speaking.
What do you mean? It's like one of their biggest franchises. Of course, it's gonna look amazing.
I'm used
Well,
to
you
seeing
use
that.
Cartoon.
That's what I'm used
you
to
missed
seeing.
the cartoon style.
No, it's not. I'm just used to seeing it. I just don't expect a game like this to look like Final Fantasy VII remake.
Well, it's
Like
made by the
this.
same studio.
I get that, but still, it's not something I'm expecting.
It's literally made by the same guy too.
What
It's
do you
by
think?
Nomura.
What do you think of the trailer though? Besides how it looks.
I
How it
have
looks-
nothing to comment about how it, the gameplay wise or stuff
They
like
really
that.
show that
Gameplay
much.
is
to be
good.
Yeah, they
honest.
didn't show too much.
I
They
don't know
did.
enough about Final, not Final
They
Fantasy.
made the graphics look like Alexi said pretty. They make
Uh-huh.
it really look
It does
pretty.
look really pretty.
Well, it's just it's like a concept trailer. It's not.
The final.
But yeah,
This game
overall,
will come out in like 5 years.
yeah, I don't know
Oh
what
my
to say
God.
about this game still.
5
I've never
years?
been
Jesus.
a big fan of Kingdom Hearts. There was one Kingdom Hearts I played for the PSP, and that's about it.
What did you guys think? Since this one is, since we just learned that this one is going to be coming in 5 years, what do you guys think of the mobile trailers then? Since those are coming up closer.
I played a little.
I might
bit
give it a
of-
shot if they're free.
across the first one. Well, there's already a free Kingdom Hearts game. That's in that same art style
Okay,
of the first one. It's
but they're
alright.
not these ones.
Yeah, you remember the one you were saying looks like the DS version? That's a mobile game.
Yeah.
And then that second one, I'm sure that's gonna be free.
Yeah, so
I might give them a shot then.
yeah, I'll give the second one a shot. It does look pretty cool.
But yes, you can definitely see. That's what I'm used to. I'm not used to
The
that.
evolution. I miss his big feet.
Because he grew up too. He's a
So he doesn't
bit
sound like
older.
an annoying kid
You
anymore.
probably will.
no.
You probably will.
Oh,
'Cause that's
right.
another thing. I just never liked Sora.
Oh, you didn't. Well, you don't like Haley Joel Osment?
The guy who voices Sora.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't like it.
he's an actor too.
I
All
don't
right.
know him.
Let's move on to our thoughts before Fantastic
Disgusting.
Beasts. So, what do you guys think before watching Fantastic Beasts?
I thought it was.
I
Gonna
was kind of hyped to see it. Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be trash.
You think every movie we see is gonna be trash?
Well, I didn't like the first Fantastic Beasts that
Look,
much.
you
I
even
agree.
say,
The second one was so boring. I fell asleep
Bro,
and I never picked it back up.
you even said that you're not excited to see Doctor Strange.
I'm not. but-
Exactly, and you know that's gonna be a good movie.
Well, no, because they keep showing too much in the trailers. But this one, I was like, this looks like shit.
Nah, bro.
It's boring.
For me, I wasn't even looking forward to watching this.
Yeah, you're not a Harry Potter fan
I
in
was-
any way.
I'm not.
I was
Harry
excited to
Potter.
see
this,
I'm
okay?
not
I like-
Fantastic Beasts. I'm not none of that.
We should
Sorry,
have
Hard
watched
Pass.
everything everywhere all
I
at
liked
once.
the actors they had in it, so I was excited to see them again on the big screen.
To be
you know?
honest, when I go to work Monday, I tell Sky I really didn't like this movie. He's gonna shit on me a lot.
Yeah,
I'll be
Scott's
with
a
him
Harry
on
Potter
you.
fan.
I'll shit on you too.
So for me, I was not caught up with the Fantastic Beasts series, so I had to watch a summary of the last 2 movies. I watched the first one, but I didn't really like it. The second one I didn't watch, so I had to watch the summary of that.
That's a
Second one
shame.
was so boring for the first half that I saw.
I very much enjoy the Harry Potter series, so I was hoping that maybe this
None
will
of
redeem
these
it.
are half as good as the first Harry Potter.
Oh yeah, none of them is gonna be as good as that.
Yeah, this is a trash series.
So with that, let's get into
This
this.
is a
It's only trash because it's called Fantastic Beasts.
So let's get into the spoiler-free review. So spoiler-free review of Fantastic Beasts: The Secrets of Dumbledore, released April 15 of 2022, starring Eddie Redmayne, Jude Law, and Ezra Miller, directed by David Yates, rated PG-13.
Oh my god, that was Ezra Miller.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
Well, because I was like, this guy looks pretty similar to Ezra Miller.
This guy
Yeah,
kind
it
of
is.
be
I'm
looking like the
wow,
Flash.
bro, this man's in jail and he got
Yeah,
his Flash
this is
shit
one
taken
of the
away.
reasons why the movie isn't doing so good, actually.
We'll
That's
talk about that in a
fine.
second. Let me get through the plot first. Plot summary.
no.
Albus Dumbledore assigns Newt and his allies with the mission related to the rising power of Grindelwald. What are you guys' overall thoughts without getting into
It
spoilers?
was fucking boring. The editing was all over the place. None of the characters none of them had chemistry. In my
I agree with you
opinion.
there. The chemistry part, like, I didn't expect to see a bunch of random new.
The wand battles, some of them were pretty much nonsense.
I
Yeah,
enjoyed
they
those
were.
actually.
They were some of them were so short. Like if you blink, you missed it.
Then don't blink.
Bro, I had to pee so many
But,
times.
You
um,
had to pee.
Overall, I enjoyed some of the scenes. It was boring. The first half was, I'll be honest, boring. I was not impressed by the first half. I didn't like half the characters that showed up out of nowhere because they weren't even
Japanese.
nodded to in the previous two movies. So like, who are these guys? Where did they come from?
And it doesn't
the new professor?
And it doesn't.
Yeah, the new professor.
It doesn't help that their whole plan is a non-plan with a bunch of elements that you're not supposed to even know about.
But it's
That
still
part I
very
understood
end.
very
But
clearly.
it's still planned, though. 'cause
No,
they-
that part I
The
understood
plan
very
is to have
clearly.
a plan.
Like they do all these scenes where they're like, "Oh, this person's doing this other person's doing that." Everyone's all over the fucking place.
I understood it very clearly, except for I'll talk about one of the guys I don't.
And then the
understand what he's
twist at
doing.
the end was very poorly done because you just got to remember that character exists, and then you're like, "Oh, well, of course."
It's hard to remember that just because they just throw him in there out
That's
of nowhere.
true.
Yeah, but even after that, I still enjoyed how it happened towards the end there. It was very cool. I'm not gonna hate on this movie because I still enjoyed it.
Okay, so for me, I thought there was a lot of lore and world building in this movie established. We'll get more into the specifics of that because me and Aleksey could probably delve a little deeper into that. There was not too much action or beasts in this movie, surprisingly.
Yeah, that's
Like,
why I
it's
think
fantastic
it's
beasts, and there was like 3 different type of beasts.
that. This is one thing I want to
Well,
talk
they
about
got,
right here.
didn't they
Actually,
have 4?
Well, I meant new ones because
I really-
the ones that he had, like his mole and his little stick bug already.
I really think they did wrong with this entire series because by calling it Fantastic Beasts, because now they have to play with that the
Title,
entire
yeah.
series and force characters or beasts into this.
So my issue is if instead of wanting to create a franchise, they should create a story first and then maybe split that.
Yeah,
into
so
different
they
movies.
just created a franchise
Yeah, they
without
created
a story.
They did the opposite. They created the franchise without a story. Then now they're like, oh fuck, we got to write a story for 4 movies. Okay.
Yeah.
And
So there's going to be another one?
Yeah, there's one final.
So
chapter.
no, there's 2 more.
2 more. I
yeah,
thought there
it's
was
supposed to
4.
be 5
oh
movies.
shit.
And the beasts that they did show, I did enjoy, and surprisingly, the wand shit was the shit I was bored.
I liked the story behind the beast. That was cool. That was a cool bit of lore behind it. Although it was bullshit though.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So the plot was a bit weak, and a bit is an understatement. In fact, I would go as far as to say that this movie could
Gotcha.
almost be removed from the series because at the end it does nothing to change anything from when it started.
everything
It
just
undoes
goes back-
everything that it did.
Yeah, so it's like this movie could have just never happened, and everything would
See,
have
I
been
don't
exactly
even,
the same.
I don't even know what you guys are talking about.
Except maybe
So
for like 1 or
fucking
2
lost.
characters. Other than that,
And then, like, if you watched Harry Potter, there's no stakes because you know.
You know the outcome already. Yeah.
Yeah.
you know what's gonna happen. You know who's gonna win, and you hear all these characters that exist in Harry Potter. You're like, oh, they're gonna be alive.
Yeah.
Like, okay, yeah. So there were a few likable characters. Obviously, the already established ones, and I did kind of like the new professor.
Are you talking about the girl?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
girl
she was
professor.
cool.
She was
I liked
cool.
her.
But the other new ones, yeah, I wasn't really.
She was
vibing
probably
with
the
it.
only likable
Wait,
new
the-
character they added.
The assistant?
No.
The professor,
the
her,
professor
yeah.
with the pages.
She was all right. I didn't like her fake accent or her fake dialect that she was putting on. It's like a weird, like old timey.
Oh, I also liked
40s New York.
the minister of
accent. It seemed too forced.
Fair enough.
I also liked Newt's brother. The the minister of like
Him right here.
the leader of all the Aurors, the head of Auror office.
Oh, also, this movie has too much slow-mo.
Yeah, that's true. It's not
as bad as.
It's nowhere near as bad
One
as
thing
Morbius.
I'm wondering is why is Grindelwald's symbol not the
Is that Johnny
the Deathly
Depp's
Hollow
Grindelwald?
symbol?
Oh, does he use the Deathly Hollow?
That was his symbol. Yes, it was mentioned in the books and the movies that was his symbol.
Oh yeah, there's a picture down there.
And
on the
so
left.
why is that not his symbol in the movies?
Maybe it's gonna be safe for the last two.
Maybe, but right now they're fucking up.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
So overall, it was an average movie, which is not what I expected from Harry Potter universe.
I expected it.
I
from
honestly think the second one was better than this one.
So what do you guys rate it out of 10?
7,
It's 4.
Javier?
maybe 6.5.
Thoughts, Javier?
6.
6.5 out of 10. So let's look at some online readings. The critics from Reddit score gave it a 47 out of 100.
They're
Rotten
bitches.
Tomatoes, Tomato Meter 49%, audience and IMDb 6.6, and Rotten Tomato audience 85%. So the average of all these scores is 61.75.
Yeah, I'll stick with 6.5.
This movie did not do as good then.
Aleksey can get into that in a little bit as to why that may be. But before we jump to the spoiler-filled review, like, comment, subscribe. Also check out these guys. Their links will be in the description below. And we are most of the podcast platforms, so go listen anywhere at any time. Now let's get into the spoiler-filled discussion. Let's take an in-depth review of Fantastic Beasts: The Secrets of Dumbledore. You can start by telling us.
All right, so one reason why this movie isn't doing as good, I mean, yeah, the movie may not be the best, but a lot of people are crapping on it because the Johnny Depp situation that's just resurfacing because
Ongoing
the trial is
trial.
finally coming up. And Ezra Miller also fucked up in Hawaii, and now he's in jail for something. I forgot what he did.
Wait,
He beat up people.
Yeah.
pull up a picture. Is that Grindelwald, that one on the left?
Yeah, that's
That was Johnny.
Johnny Depp was the
Depp's
original
character.
Grindelwald.
Yeah, I knew that, but like, not gonna lie, I like
The new one?
Mads Mikkelsen.
Oh, look, I like both of them, but I feel like
Like Johnny Depp just looks weird.
Yeah, but people weren't coming to watch. Some people weren't coming to watch this movie because, justice for Johnny.
yeah, and I feel like that's yes, give him justice, but don't boycott a movie just because you don't like that they took him out. Yes, I feel like he would have done a fantastic job in this movie if he was still Grindelwald, because I don't know, he gave off a good vibe playing the villain.
He looks like
Do you think Johnny Depp would have
looks like
been?
Mr.
But-
Frost.
What's his name? What's his name? The new actor who replaced him?
Oh, Mads Mikkelsen.
Yeah, Mads
I love
Mikkelsen.
Mads
He
Mikkelsen.
also did a fantastic job in this movie too, so I'm not going to complain too much
Yeah,
about that.
I also liked his Grindelwald too.
Why did they make Grindelwald look like Mr. Frost from Santa Claus 3?
I kind of like it though.
It-
Johnny's
it
really
goes
good.
on, dude. He did- he
Johnny's
pulls
really
it
good
off.
at
I'm sure his
playing sick.
performance is good, but I do not like his design at all.
So overall, I think people are boycotting this movie for all the wrong reasons, and they need to stop being so butthurt over that stuff and just watch the movie and stop ruining other fans' chances to see the rest of the series just because you guys want to think you're better than everyone else.
All right, let's start from the beginning then. Saving the how do you say Quillen? I forgot how to say it already.
Queenie.
No. The character, the
Queenie.
little animal.
Oh,
Quillen. The Quillen is Quilin. I forgot how to say it.
The chillin'.
The chillin. Why is it spelled with a Q?
It's
All right.
the Q style, I guess.
All right, Newt's commander helps a Chillin, a magical creature that can see into one's soul as well as the future, give birth. Credence Barebone attacks and kills the mother and kidnaps the newborn. So Grindelwald kills the creature that has been brought to him as part of his master plan. However, one Chillin has birthed twin. The Chillin has birthed twins, so the younger one, which Newt is able to save. So what do you guys think of that opening?
Okay, so honestly, I had no idea what was going on for
Well,
a very long
true
time.
beginning was Dumbledore.
yeah, Dumbledore and
with Grindelwald at
Yeah.
a random coffee shop.
It was basically them saying like, "You
walked
can't
in-
hurt me
I
because."
walked in late in that pink.
And then some of
movie.
the audience was like, "Whoa!" When
Well, they
Dumbledore
found
was
out he
like,
was gay.
I was in love with you. Yeah.
And
that
that's
was
not a
made
secret,
too,
though.
Yeah, that was made too. And I'm like, that's already been established a long time
Yeah.
ago.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's not a secret.
Wait,
Dumbledore's gay.
Yeah.
wait, he's gay?
Yes.
They had the same reaction. I was like, yeah.
Well, I walked in like,
I thought this
How
was
do
common
people
knowledge.
not know it's?
Right. I
I
thought it was
walked in like
common
4
knowledge.
minutes late into the movie, bro.
Was that also a thing in the second one? Like I said, I didn't finish the second one.
What do you mean?
Was
Like,
the relationship established? I think there was a flashback scene, right?
It wasn't as.
It wasn't shown like
It wasn't shown as well. You kind of had to pick up the subtle clues, but
Because I feel like
it's definitely out there. You can
because I
even
feel
pick it
that
up
the
from the
scene
original
was
books.
like you could have done something else instead of just saying
Just straight
I
up
was in
saying
love
it,
with
yeah.
you. Like you could have held his hand or something, some sort of actual like chemistry.
Oh, I think at that point it was too late because they had burned their bridges with
Mm-hmm.
each other.
Well, yeah, but I don't know, some sort of familiarity in terms of like
So-
the romantic sense.
Yeah,
but
talking about that, what did you think about the actual curse offending Dumbledore?
it was nonsensical and like it was just like our fucking. Our like my will to protect and his to destroy was just so strong.
Oh, that comes later, yeah.
That's the
so
end.
strong. Well, are you gonna? Who the fuck is gonna be like? Oh, Dumbledore's gonna have that forever.
Yeah.
Where was that?
That's
shit in
actually
Harry
yes.
Potter?
That's exactly what would have happened. He would have had to have it forever. There
Yeah,
was nothing they
but
could
you,
do.
But you knew that he wasn't gonna have it in the Harry
Yeah.
Potter.
I would have thought it's because Grindelwald would have died, but
No,
Yeah, I
because
guess
he was
not.
alive in Harry Potter, Deathly Hallows.
oh right.
They were so strong.
I actually like this curse because it solidified their relationship. Because you knew how naive and how
Yeah, when you're young, you make stupid.
stupid mistakes are
decisions.
made when they're young and in love like that. Like, you know what? Let's make a pact so that we can't go against each other because we're fighting for the same goal here. So you can understand why they did it. They were not smart about it.
It's a
Yeah.
poor Chekhov's gun though, because they just set it up in like 2 minutes, like out of fucking nowhere.
Honestly, it's been. It might be out of nowhere for you, but
And they
I've
do
known
the
about
pay-
this since
and then
first
they do
movie.
the payoff like so fast. I don't know. Well,
I can see.
he gave the explanation in this movie.
Yeah, I see.
No, but
I
I
see,
know
both of
him-
your, I see both of your guys' points. Like, yes, their relationship was established, but I think what Jesus is arguing is that it wasn't established in the movies. Like, because we all know about it from just knowing the lore. But
Okay, that's
But like,
fair.
but like if they talked about it like in an earlier movie,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
They
paid off
did
of
bring it up in the movie. He literally picks up.
But then why did he have to feel the need to establish the whole fucking backstory in this one?
because it was in the second movie towards the end where he actually
Where it was a
gets it.
flashback
Because
scene, right?
Grindelwald loses the pendant in the second movie mid-fight, and then
how
that's
do you
how
lose
he
the pendant?
I think you know the Niffler.
Interesting.
You know the weird
little-
Niffler thing that likes to shine things.
I didn't
The,
finish.
the Niffler is what
Niffler's the little
steals
oh,
is what steals the pendant, which I didn't know could be stolen actually because the way
it wraps
how-
around
yeah,
that.
wraps
how-
around you. I
how-
don't know how that
how does that
happened.
work?
So that might be a bit of a continuity error there, but
Dang, this is crazy. We're already 42 minutes into this podcast.
Wait, I know we just started. We were talking so much about the trailers.
but all I'm saying is
sense.
there is a lot of lore. I understand how, from our perspective, since we already know so much about it, where we can get ahead of ourselves and say like, how do you not know this already?
For
So
me-
yes,
for
I
me-
understand how it could be a little weird.
For me,
coming
I
from
think
us
it
on
has-
your
And
end.
later they established the fucking what the fuck is his name? Dumbledore's
Aberforth?
the kid
Oh,
the
no,
child. Yeah, that comes
Credence.
Credence, yeah. But like they establish his backstory.
Yeah,
You're like,
that
oh,
was
did you know
actually
that this guy
random.
dies because his whole fucking lineage is about this type of magic that he uses? It kills him.
Yeah, that part was weird.
They established that in five.
I saw
in
some lore
5
about
fucking
that,
minutes,
but
and then I'm like, oh, okay. I guess
I didn't understand. I don't think it was canon until these movies came out. Credence. I don't think Credence was a real thing until this came out.
And then they do that fucking the mirror shit where he's just like
Writing.
sending messages and
All right, we're getting ahead. Let's go to Grindelwald being cleared. So, unable to fight Grindelwald due to a blood pact, which we established, Albus Dumbledore recruits Newt, Theseus, Laley, Yusuf, and Jacob Kowalski to stop Grindelwald's plan of world domination. So this is where the movie Jesus was talking about breaks off into a lot of different parts. So Yusuf is sent as a spy in Grindelwald's
Terrible spy,
inner
honestly.
circle, yeah, while the rest of the group is sent to Berlin, Germany. There, the group witnesses Grindelwald being cleared of all criminal charges and is running for office of the wizarding world. What do you guys think?
Karma had nothing. What that was his name, right? Karma or something.
The spy, right?
The Indian guy?
Yeah, the spy. I don't know
yeah.
what his name was. I forget. He
Yusuf-
was such a forgettable character.
I thought
Like
it was Yusuf
he had
Karma or something.
no,
Oh yeah, something like that.
he had like no plot.
I felt so bad for him because he had like almost no lines.
He had no
Yeah,
lines. He
every-
had nothing significant to do with the movie.
He was just standing there. Yeah, he was a horrible spy.
Most of his scenes were him just standing
Like-
there while people talked at him.
And he's just listening.
It's like
with a
us in
straight
video
face.
games where like, oh yeah, we're just listening to the
Yeah,
line.
he's an NPC character. You project yourself on.
I felt bad because he probably deserved more.
Yeah, definitely.
That's why I didn't like the character because he had nothing to go off of.
we
like,
get black characters
cool.
in Harry Potter finally, and they don't say anything.
And I don't know if there's like any
Wow.
prior books or lore that established the Chillin as these guys that like, oh, if you get to use their blood or whatever, you can
There
see the
is
future.
an actual Fantastic Beast book, not relating to this at all.
The
It's a
actual
totally
book,
separate thing.
the
It's an
actual
actual book
textbook.
saying like different monsters. I don't know if their Chillon's actually in it. They might have just created the Chillon specifically for this movie
And if so, then
That's
that's
neat.
a
because they
kinda
say
bullshit.
it's the purest of all creatures, but they also say the same thing in the first Harry Potter movie where say the unicorn is the purest
Yeah,
of all
that's
beings. Where
right.
you drink
Oh
the
my
blood of it,
God.
it'll keep you
Oh,
alive.
that's right.
But at a
No, but
terrible curse.
That's a different.
That's some
thing,
bullshit.
Yeah.
It's not really that different.
They're both pure.
You can't have two purest of all creatures.
Right, which one's the
Unless
purest?
they like just devil's advocate, maybe they went instinct and then the unicorn was runner up. Like by the time Harry Potter times came.
Well, yeah, but
It's possible.
the reindeer was more for like choosing it, like who was pure
not
and hard.
The unicorn.
It's not a reindeer.
It's a deer.
It's
It's a
You
freaking
looked it
deer.
up?
maybe.
No, it looks like a dude. It looks like a deer.
It looks like a dog.
Oh,
yeah.
the Chillin.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Chillin looks
Chillin
like a
looks
dog.
deer.
Yeah.
But the unicorn probably is like you pointed out, is probably just for life. Like you can live forever.
But yeah, it seemed like a very shoehorned in plot
It
device.
is, yes, and you don't know it early on, but apparently plays like without this creature, you don't have the story. Basically,
What the fuck was the point of the voting system?
Yeah,
Yeah,
They're
it
like,
was
oh, we
dumb.
found the Chillin. No, who cares
There
about
wasn't
the
even a voting
votes?
system that
Yeah,
much.
there was.
Shit.
That's the issue. That's the issue Jesus is bringing up. There's no voting system.
Like
in
they
this.
said, oh, we'll just do it after they vote.
I think
and
there
after-
was an actual voter system in place, but once
And
they
then they found
discovered
the
the
Chillin.
Chillin, it's like, oh, you know what? The Chillin is the better option instead of voting, so let's use the Chillin instead.
But
It's
where
like,
did
where's
People-
our democracy?
Then people are still bringing in the fucking voting banners, even though they know
Okay,
the
that's a
Chillin's
little
coming.
ahead too. So, what do you guys think about Grindelwald being cleared of his charges?
Isn't that the same scene? Because
No, it's
I
not.
had-
Yeah,
I
no,
had-
because
the
Grindel-
chilling comes later. This
I
is
haven't-
where
No, but Jesus talking about the voting banner because he brought it.
No,
in.
that's different. That's different.
Yeah,
that's
that's an
different.
earlier scene.
Please talk-
So him being cleared, that's when Newt Scamander is going in to say, pick the option that's
the right
don't-
option.
pick the right option. Don't pick the easy option. And he obviously picks the easy option and gets them cleared. And that kind of spirals things out of control because now Grindelwald is free to do his own thing and try and take over everything.
And like, I don't get what the benefit was for that guy. Like,
Basically, he
like he
has a
said,
place underneath
He was
Grindelwald.
in cahoots with
Yeah.
him.
because he also said like, oh, people would riot if you take away their voices. I'm like, oh, I guess that kind of
Yeah,
makes
that made sense until they threw away the
they-
voting
then
system.
they're all like, yeah, the Chillins, fuck you guys, the Chillins the thing.
Yeah, that didn't make sense to me
But they all
either.
seem to be
I'm
very
assuming
content
since
with
it's a
that.
magical world, if they find such a magical creature that literally brings upon like huge leaders, or like once they're born, another leader will be born along with it, that kind of situation, they kind of can't argue against such a powerful magic in a sense. Although in this case, the magic is just like their belief of the creature and the creature's own ability to spot pure of heart people.
So up next we have Credence's real identity. So before that, Theseus is soon arrested at this event where Grindelwald is cleared of his charges.
Theseus is the brother.
Yes.
Right?
Yep.
He acted like
Theseus
such
Commander.
a villain.
Well, he does have a right to act the way he does because he blames Albus for the death of their sister.
Yeah, it's just he looks like he's gonna turn on any fucking second.
He hates Albus. Let's be honest. He
So wait,
hates.
are we talking about Aberforth or are we
Yeah.
talking about Because Theseus is
Theseus,
the brother of
okay.
Commander.
It's Newt's brother.
Yeah.
Oh,
Theseus is
you're
Newt's
talking about
brother.
Theseus. Okay.
Yeah.
No,
That's
he doesn't
literally
look that
what he
bad.
said.
I never thought he looked like
Every
that.
scene, he looked very upset and like he looked
Well,
like
it's because in the second movie, his girlfriend died, right?
I don't even remember. Didn't
She
remember
had
him
a
being in the second
girlfriend.
movie.
Because, yeah, she died. I
what
watched
a
the summary.
memorable sick character.
I watched the summary, but yeah, basically his girlfriend died in the second movie.
Theseus
I can
was-
see why he'd be
Theseus was
pissed. Then,
kinda-
He wants revenge.
Theseus was kind of a non-character, but he looked like he was gonna be a villain. Like even like when
He could have
Newt,
turned.
when Newt was like going to the end of the train to start talking to the people what the plan was gonna
Oh, this
be.
scene right here.
Yeah, like Theseus looks so pissed off for no fucking reason. And
Well,
then
to be fair, Newt is always ignoring
He's
him.
trying to be more serious because obviously
I don't
he
get
doesn't want to
why
take over
Newt is ignoring him, but I like I said, I
I
didn't
think
finish
it's just
two.
Newt's personality because
And then
they're complete opposites. So
And then like they gave
don't
him the tie, and he acted so pissed off about it. He's like, "Of course, blah blah blah."
While Newt rescues his brother from the secret German wizarding prison, Laylee and Jacob stop an assassination attempt. However, Jacob is framed for attempting to kill Grindelwald,
that was the assassination attempt.
and he and Laylee barely escape. No, because they
The
poisoned
wine,
They poisoned the wine. Yeah.
yeah, the little
Oh.
tornado
Remember?
wine.
And they threw the
Yeah, oh,
acid
that part. Yeah.
Wasn't that acid? Not even poison.
yeah, it was
Yeah.
poison, or yeah, acid.
She's gonna drink some acid. Okay, so however, Jacob is framed for attempting to kill Grindelwald, and he and Laylee barely escape, giving Grindelwald an incentive to turn the wizarding world against the Muggle world.
And Santos, the lady that was gonna drink the wine, she literally looked at it. She's like, "Why the fuck is there a tornado?" in here?"
Like, why does she looking weird, bro?
And then she was about to take a giant gulp out of it.
Meanwhile, Credence attempts to assassinate Dumbledore. Dumbledore quickly
That was
defeats
such a cool
Credence,
scene.
and he is revealed to be the illegitimate son of Dumbledore's younger brother, Aberforth.
Was it his? He's a Obscurus though. So is he? Was he actually his son, or is he Aberforth's Obscurus?
I think it's his son.
It's
Because
his son.
This is son, because wasn't he the one who was swapped as a baby on the
oh,
sinking
yeah, okay,
ship?
yes. I'm just thinking too far into it.
But
That
yeah,
scene, those 5 seconds of that fight scene were
That
pretty
fight
cool.
scene
Yeah,
was
that
not
fight
5
scene
seconds
was-
long.
That
That
fight scene was the best in the movie,
It's-
and it's so sad that they saved it for the middle and not
And
the
the
end.
coolest part about it wasn't like
You sh- you
the
could
whole
s-
scene wasn't great. It was him running with all the buildings trying to smash the top.
I like
Albus.
how
And then they go into a fucking
Quantum verse.
what
They go into their
They go into the
shadow
devil.
realm.
They go into the
Yeah.
Devil May Cry practice room.
that's one thing I didn't like, the where they just all of a sudden appear in like this MTS space and it's
Well,
like,
And then that fight scene was boring because it was just Albus just teleporting.
I like that
I
though.
think it's because Albus is so OP that if
That's
he was
what
to
I
actually
liked,
go
yeah.
against
What is
him,
that blue spell? Is it Stupefy? What the
yeah,
fuck is
it's like
it?
Stupefy or Stupefy I think.
Albus
I'm
is
like
just,
everyone just fucking uses Stupefy.
Well,
I'm
because
like,
it's
oh,
the
so
easiest
lame.
spell to do instead of doing some intricate spell, you know?
Like, oh, there's no
instead of
stick.
doing Avacadabra,
Yeah.
You guys are all
I really like. I
Avacadabra.
really liked the whole teleporting scene. Like, it's funny to me that Grindelwald thought, yeah, Credence is so pissed off. He's got all this rage he needs to let out. He thinks he can beat Dumbledore, but Dumbledore toys with Credence. He toys with him so
I
badly.
mean, to be fair, that's his
Really?
only chance because he's a Dumbledore too.
Yeah, but
Other than that, there's nobody
it
to
was-
really match.
It's so cool because
Albus's
in Harry
skill.
Potter, we never really got to see
Albus fight.
Albus's fights or the extent of his powers. And in this is like his prime, right?
And he's like, this is
It's
too
so
easy,
cool
bro.
to see. And
That's what I liked about it too. It's like he's just like, I don't even care, man.
I loved every minute of that fight. Every time Dumbledore fought in this, it was so cool.
All right. Up next we have saving the day. So this is kind of the ending. The leaders of the
Wait,
wizarding.
you're just gonna skip right to the end? Okay.
Well, because we talked about all the other things, right?
Sort of.
About the brother being saved from
You
prison.
You missed my
Suitcases.
that's my favorite scene right there.
Oh yeah, we can talk about that then. I already touched on that. So what do you guys think about Newt saving his brother from the German?
Oh my god, I
I love
hated
that.
that
With the
scene.
crabs.
That
Yeah,
was
I
too
love
long,
that.
honestly.
Crab
That
walk.
took too
That
long.
was great. That
It
made
was
me
good,
laugh. That was
but
the
it took
only-
too long.
That was the only scene in the whole movie that I enjoyed. only scene. Because it was so like
It was
Like,
out
it
of
did not
place.
belong in this movie. Not one
Bro,
fucking bit. But it was so worth it. To me.
Yeah, everybody in my theater was laughing.
All right,
was-
look.
that's
So
why
this
it
scene,
was-
I guess, kind of fits into place where the movie's called Fantastic
Yeah,
Beasts.
if this had been the series, I would have loved it.
but
they should have just called
story
this-
wise,
The
it does
tone
not
was
belong.
too weird. Like they started putting in like this doofy ass music, and like like I said, like
Swivel,
he said,
baby,
it goes
swivel.
on too long.
Uh,
I
The
don't think
joke
it goes
wasn't
on
all
long
that.
enough.
It wasn't funny at all for me.
I
personally.
don't know if this word is right, but it fits the person, the
Eccentric personality.
yeah, the personality of Newt. Yeah, I
Eccentric.
can't
Yeah,
fucking
that's what I'm
pronounce the
saying.
word.
If this had been the series, I would have been fine with it.
But he doesn't even seem that eccentric. He just seems kind of like a weird
Goofball.
guy. Like,
Yeah,
that can't
I think he's
communicate
got.
very
I think
well.
he's got social anxiety. You know, he never does eye contact with people. So
That was still- that was
he's got
overall-
that kind of like thing where he looks down when he's talking to somebody.
That's just overall my favorite scene in the whole movie.
Oh
just
yeah,
love
that scene.
I
was,
thought they were
that's
gonna
funny.
crab rave. I'm like, if they
And that's
did,
what I thought the entire
What-
time
what-
too. Like,
if they did crab rave, this would have been a 2.
or
What I
Rob
liked
Lo-
about it was his mythical beast trying to escape.
or
their
Rock
little
Lobster from Family Guy.
Oh my god.
selves. Rock Lobster. I watched that
That's what
episode
I thought.
yesterday.
Like that was just playing in my head when I was watching. I seen like
so stupid.
Other than that,
Yeah, they should have just called this the Grindelwald series if they didn't want to
that's
do
what
any
I
beast
that's
stuff.
what I ho- that's what I thought. Like,
And Grindelwald
this
doesn't
make
even get that much to say.
Yeah. He's
Or
just like,
do.
Muggles suck. And then everyone's like,
one
yeah.
thing I found funny is how bad the disguises were for the Grindelwald's henchmen. Like every time
You could tell it's them.
you could tell it was Grindelwald's henchmen. Like they had like this dark eyeshadow.
Yeah, the guy kept his fedora every costume switch he had.
I know.
He's like, I need
And
to keep
the guy who
fedora.
was poisoning was about to poison the other lady.
Oh, yeah.
You could he had the eyeshadow.
His face, he was just
He was
scowling,
evil. He was
too.
scowling and like, oh, he's the bad guy. Like, come on.
But Jacob
What
somehow
takes you
thought-
so long?
Everybody else was like, no, that
But
seems normal.
Jacob thought that the old guy was the bad guy.
The Norwegian prime minister.
Yeah.
He's like, that guy looks sus.
But I feel like he might have been because he's like, that guy just tried to poison him. It's like that's
I think
kinda
it's just
sus.
because he was staring at him.
Yes,
He's
but
probably like,
still.
this dude weird. All right. So now let's talk about saving the day. So the leaders of the wizarding world gather in an ancient temple where the new leader will be elected by an ancient tradition of being found worthy by the Using necromancy to revive the Chillin he killed earlier, Grindelwald has it bow to him during the ceremony.
I think this is our first time seeing actual necromancy being played in the
Yeah, I
entire
think
Harry
so,
Potter
too.
franchise.
Rock Lobster.
And you can see it's actually pretty weak.
It was so funny when the fucking chillin died in the guy's hands.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
This guy is the real
That's what I'm
chillin.
saying. It's so weak. It lasted for like 5 minutes. He immediately declares war on all Muggles and tortures Jacob for trying to
Bro,
assassinate him.
low key, all the people in the background were just 100% NPCs. It just felt
They just went with whatever was popular.
No,
at the
because I
time.
felt like I felt like they took the very first beginning of the movie where you see them all, like they actually got a bunch of actors, and then you just put them, and then you just like CGI'd the rest of the movie like that. It's like, come over here, let's do the CGI kind of shit, and that's how it felt. Like
Yeah,
the end,
it's stupid because the whole crowd was cheering when he's like, "Muggles suck."
yeah,
They were
let's
like,
go.
before the
and then
chillin'
they-
part-
and then when they changed to the pure of heart chill, and they were like,
Santos.
"Yeah, Santos rocks."
Before
But
the
it was like
chillin'.
it was both part. It was all the parties too. It wasn't even just one. They were like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, they're just
Yeah,
like,
they just switched sides on a coin flip.
Before the
Oh,
chillin'
okay.
dies again in the hands, I like the slight build up to that.
You're talking about the action scene.
Yeah, the action scenes and the scenes where they're doing the switcheroo,
The suitcases.
suitcases. That was funny, and this is the only time we get to see the spy actually do something like.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, he just literally just knocks out a couple guys and he doesn't appear again. So
it's a
he's
little
gone.
dumb.
I like when Kowalski is walking by and the other guys.
spots Newt.
Yeah, he spots Newt and he's tries like he walks by and he slowly walks back. That part was funny. I thought that was hilarious.
I felt they should have split up better.
Yeah, you're right. They
'Cause
just
two of them
convene
all
too
were
easily.
They
Kowalski,
fucking
analysis.
bumped into each
Oh,
other.
the professor and
And they're like,
DCS.
oh, okay, well, they already two of the briefcases are down.
And then what's the
And the weird
That's great.
exchange with
Jacob, I
one
think
the
is-
Jacob Kowalski.
Yeah, he drops his. He's like he hits the guy.
Well,
and
that was the
drops it.
point, and I liked the magic that was in it. And the other part I really didn't like because I didn't like the tension. Was which is probably a good thing because they probably were looking for tension, and it was when what's her name was grabbing Newt's suitcase
Oh yeah, that one lady.
as he was going up the stairs.
Yeah.
He was grabbing the suitcase and like
so
he couldn't do
obvious it
anything
wasn't
about
gonna
it.
be it.
Well, yes. Well, honestly, it got me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Got you?
Well, for
'Cause
me,
I mean, I expected something like that to happen, but I didn't expect it to happen in that way. So it got me through that way. It's like,
'Cause they
what's
made-
going to happen next?
Kind of
I'm
felt
like, the
this whole
whole
movie felt like it was going to be
It's like
with
he
the
said,
assistant.
you know that one Newt's
Assistant.
assistant, like she's so forgettable that you forgot about her
She
up
forgot she
until that
existed.
scene. I totally forgot about her. It's like, well, hold
How
up,
do you forget about her?
because she,
she was
I
the
didn't
one
forget
who
either.
made the cases.
Yeah.
well, yes, but I totally forgot about her that she existed in this
Existing.
movie, and
The
then
whole-
when she
the whole
appeared,
scene, the whole
I was
scene,
like, oh my god.
The
Yeah,
whole
I
scene,
mean-
I was counting down how many suitcases were left, and like, who
see, I
got
was in
packed
between
out.
both of you guys because I also forgot she existed, but I also knew there was another suitcase. So I'm like, who the fuck has the last suitcase?
Yeah.
Well, see, I didn't forget about her, to be honest.
And
I was
then
just wondering
this
where
is-
she went, and then once they showed it, like in the when they were getting up to this point, they showed like a very like moment where you see a girl with like what she was wearing walk by, and they
Oh,
kind
right.
of pan to her for a
Yeah,
minute.
that's
So I'm
right.
like, there she is. She's
They're
gonna be
setting
the
her
one
up.
with the suitcase. She's gonna be walking out there. She's gonna be standing right there in front of everyone.
And then
of course, once oh shoot, that's not the real one, and she was like, oh. Don't forget your suitcase. Like, wow,
And then
predictable.
the girl who burned up the suitcase didn't even bother to check that it was in it.
Yeah.
Like they made a big point of doing with the other ones.
That's
Alright,
where.
so that's where they fucked up.
Yes, no, this is where the entire like everything comes to a point. Like everything has been seemed like a big scramble where characters don't know what's going on because they're trying to screw with Grindelwald because he can see into the future, obviously. So they're trying to. I forgot what the term they use is called.
Counter something. I forgot.
Yeah, counter something. I don't know.
And it's funny
but-
how none of them like when the Chillin picked Grindelwald, none of them like contested shit. They were like, "That's not that Chillin's dead."
That
like,
channel looking weird, bro.
yeah,
The
like
Chillin
no,
looking sus.
they mentioned they're like, "Oh, the Chillin's dead" after the real
Yeah.
the alive Chillin came, and then they started talking
That's
shit.
only
let me
after they
narrate
showed it.
So, however, Credence, Queenie, and Newt expose Grindelwald. The surviving Chillin is freed, who bows to Dumbledore and later Santos. Enraged, Grindelwald tries to kill Credence, who is protected by Albus and Aberforth. The contact of the two spells breaks the blood pact that prevents Dumbledore and Grindelwald from attacking each other. So Grindelwald then retreats.
I have a problem with the magical world,
But
but
he didn't
They
want
just wanted that for fan
responsibility.
service.
Yeah,
yes, and I didn't like that.
So what do you guys think of that ending where Grindelwald escapes?
It was
was
so
mid.
stupid how fucking Dumbledore and Grindelwald were.
That fight was cool, bro.
It was
was
not
mid.
that cool.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Bro, you don't know
They have
Harry
a
Potter,
whole-
bro.
they
That
have
fight scene was epic.
I saw the whole series except for the second Fantastic
There's a
Beasts.
fucking epic fight scene, bro.
But it was like the biggest fucking shot was like a 30-second shot of them doing a fire spell.
You could
just
see,
have to hold
yeah,
it.
you could
Bro, we
see
should do
how
a
powerful
barbecue
Dumbledore is because you got to know that Grindelwald has the Elder Wand at this point, and Dumbledore
that's right, I
was
forgot about
fighting against him toe to toe and managed to have him flee.
It's so stupid.
That is true. I forgot about the Elder Wand.
So you got to see how powerful
Yeah,
Dumbledore
I
is.
saw the what the fuck is it called,
Elder Wand,
the butt plug wand,
the Elder Wand, bro. It's literally called the Elder
the
Wand.
anal beads wand.
Shut up! I hate that.
All right. So now the very ending. So Credence is accepted by Aberforth and returns home. Jacob and Queenie marry in New York City with most of the group and Tina in attendance.
Queenie is a what is she?
Witch.
No.
She can read people's minds.
No,
yeah.
she's the family she's from.
I forgot.
Lestrange. She's a Lestrange. so-
She's Lestrange?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I wonder what happened. Was she one of the Lestranges that tapered off from the family tree?
Oh, that was marked off on the
yeah, I
wall.
wonder.
Dumbledore watches the ceremony from afar and afterwards
That was when they were
briefly
butt
thanks Newt.
No, anal beads.
Oh yeah, anal beads. You're right.
Yeah.
It does look like
You guys are ruining it.
All right. So, what do you guys think of that ending where Queenie gets married?
I
cannot.
Queenie and
not-
Jacob.
You know, I have
imagine
a
that,
problem with all these Grindelwald movies right now.
What is
and
it?
that's because
two of them.
you know that there's going to be next movie, so they never end off very good.
That's true.
Because there isn't an actual ending to
So
it.
he's gonna have these anal. He's gonna have this anal bead wand with him.
Come on,
my
guys.
God.
Can we not?
All right. What do you guys think of Tina returning?
I like her as a character. I've always liked her because she was also in Austin Powers. I thought she was cool there.
She was in Austin
Yeah,
Powers.
she was in the second one. I like her as an actor, and I thought she was a cool character throughout the entire series so far. And I don't want the happy ending.
I don't remember her very much.
I didn't want the happy ending because I wanted to see what else could happen.
Well, it's still not a happy ending.
For her,
yet.
it's a happy ending, obviously, but I didn't want it to end off on such a happy note when Grindelwald,
It's
the
still
darkest
free.
wizard for a century, is out there.
That's what I'm saying. This movie starts how it ends how it began. Grindelwald is still free and he's still roaming around.
I wanted Dumbledore to get run over when he was in the middle of the street looking in.
Oh my gosh.
That's what I kind of. I was thinking the same thing. Like, was
They
he
didn't
gonna
have enough budget to make another CGI vehicle.
They showed one like going to the opposite street when he was walking away.
Yeah, and then he
Why
just.
didn't he just teleport away?
Overall, though, even though we are always shitting on the movies or we're always saying something bad about the movies, because I still enjoyed the movies a lot. I'm hoping they do create the next two movies, even all the hate that this is getting, because it would totally suck if they don't finish
just
this
end the
series.
series.
Yeah.
I'm
shitting
I
on-
would hate that so
I'm
much.
shitting on them because I like Harry Potter a lot better.
Yes, I'm not expecting
And then
this to do better
they
than
bring
that.
in Hogwarts for like two
Oh, I
fucking
forgot
seconds.
about that.
Yeah, I
They're
didn't
like,
like.
oh, do you remember this? Oh, do you like this shit?
I didn't
That was
like
nice
that.
fan service, but yeah, it is pointless for the movie.
It was a very pointless. I didn't like that they had a Muggle in there.
What? You talking about Jacob?
Yeah, I didn't like Jacob's interaction in there.
The Slytherins played a prank, and I'm like,
well,
that's
him showing
Slytherin.
off his wand, I thought that was so
Snakewood.
dumb.
That was funny.
Why?
That was funny.
It's
All
funny.
the students were like,
He was showing off a bunch of magic students who have a wand.
yeah,
To me-
but
Well,
it's
some of them
impressive that a Muggle has
don't-
one.
To me, the person who made the movie for me was Jacob. If he
Jacob
wasn't
was
in
cool
if he wasn't in the movie acting the way he did, I would have hated this movie way more.
Well, he's been in all three so far.
Yeah, that's
So
what he's
that's
saying.
why
He likes
I
Jacob
I
the
like
best.
him. I'm saying
Yeah,
he's
he's
my
great.
favorite.
He was better in the first one.
I
Was
agree. Yeah, I agree. My favorite part of him is when every time he drinks the giggle water
Oh yeah,
with his funny
when
laugh.
he's drinking.
Yeah.
All right, so let's look at some online ratings. No wait, what are you guys' final rating? Sorry.
So
7.
4.
It went up. Back,
Wait,
it went back to 7.
Yeah, it's a 4.
No, give it a 5 at least, bro.
No.
6.5. What about you, Javier?
It's gonna stay at. I'm gonna say it's 6.
Okay.
6.
So let's read some online reviews. This IMDb audience member gave it a 7 out of 10. Though the style part was enjoyable on its own, the cinematography, special effects, costume, score, set design, and much of the acting were brilliant. It felt great to lose myself into the wizarding world again, but the plot and the writing itself felt unanchored in anything real or relatable. Nothing felt earned. Events just happened without much anticipation or appreciation for their significance, and I didn't feel invested much in any of the plot lines or characters. I'm not expert enough to pinpoint exactly what went wrong, but I know something did.
One thing I like about this movie is it just tests my knowledge of like the lore of Harry Potter. Okay, so I'm watching, it's like, yeah, this is accurate. This is cool. Yep, I remember this. I know this. So that's cool.
Oh,
that
yeah.
I can go into the movie and like this isn't right. That's not how it should be.
What are you doing here?
So-
While this reviewer gave a 4 out of 10, rather slow and boring with a politically oriented plot, which throttles itself through the design choices. There's lots of spectacular looking CGI and special effects, but most of the action was in dark scenes, which made it hard to see what was going on for all the
Movie was
magic
a
in the
bit
film.
dark.
I did like that they actually like Like some of the teleporting was cool, some of it, but like sometimes like Dumbledore was just like he would just do it just cause. And what's his face? Credence, he was just on the floor flailing around. He's just teleporting for no reason.
I just remember something from the trailer,
and I was like, "Yo, this is anime."
You know what? I remember something from the trailer. They showed old Dumbledore in the trailer taking out his memory and pensive, but he had no.
That wasn't in this movie.
That had nothing to do with this. Was there
an after credits that I missed?
I don't think there was an after credits. I stayed there. Yeah, so did I. There was no after credit. So I was wondering why did they show that? Was it just
this is just like when Spider-Man was in the Morbius trailer.
So I'm just saying that was a bit of a dick move, guys. Don't do that.
Yeah, this is the second time it's happened. Stop it. Stop teasing us. All right, this Metacritic reviewer.
Well, that's how they're gonna get you to come watch the movie.
And it worked.
To be honest,
this Metacritic reviewer gave it a 75 out of 100. It can be said with some certainty that Fantastic Beasts has finally found its footing. The latest entry is the most fun and most buoyant in the relatively young series, and it's enough to make you actually look forward to the subsequent installments instead of actively dreading it.
There's 3 movies.
Well, this reviewer gave it 20 out of 100. An evident attempt to right the ship that is turned into a calamitous case of mission drift, as a property with no identity travels in nonsensical circles, looking for a sustainable new direction.
It's like we said.
It's called Fantastic Beasts. Where the fuck the
It's like we said. They created the franchise before the story.
They didn't even go into the fucking zoo thing that he has in his suitcase again.
Yeah.
No.
They just have the implication by Newt sticking.
I feel like the first movie should have been one off, and then they created like the Dumbledore series. Or something like that.
This Rotten Tomato audience member gave it a 4.5 stars. My son and I love the movie. What we did not like about the movie was the changing of actors. Well,
What
do
you mean? I like the
Johnny
actor
Depp.
change.
Oh yeah. See, I knew that was going to get brought up at least one time.
Well, like I'm fine. Like
It was a good
love Mads
change.
Mikkelsen.
Yeah, it was a good change. They could have done a lot worse.
What the fuck
for the change.
This Rotten Tomato audience member gave it a 1 star, losing so much quality. The epic fight scene was so bland as well.
It was bland.
This Rotten Tomatoes critic gave it a fresh. It's a story rated somewhere between Rally Superior and original Beasts of 2016 and her disappointing Grindelwald sequel in 2018.
I kind of hope that in future installments they show like, I don't know, some sort of like fist fighting with the magic, like a combo.
That's not going to happen.
It'd be cool.
We never had that.
It'd actually be more interesting than just point the wand and then you have a power struggle.
I like that, actually. It looks cool.
Tomatoes
I like the colors. It's
gave
pretty.
it a rotten. The Secrets of Dumbledore is the best film in the Fantastic Beasts franchise, but that's not saying much. It facilitates between being absorbingly gritty film to overstaying its welcome with an almost 2.5 hour runtime. So did you guys think it was too long? Did it drag on?
Yeah.
Honestly, no. I did think the start was just slow. I didn't think it was too long because it really when it picks up the pace, it really picks up the pace.
Also, I already forgot what the I was gonna say because
it's like
Javier's fucking
showing memes.
It's like this movie's like a train. It takes a minute to get the train going, but when it gets going, it really gets going.
And then it turns into a torture scene where the horses are grabbing the limbs and going in different directions.
That's so funny.
So check out our previous podcast. If you enjoyed this episode so far, we upload new episodes weekly. Also check out our Patreon. Any help is greatly appreciated. Do you guys want to take an intermission?
I'm good to keep going.
I'm done with whatever. I just feel dizzy and nauseous.
We can keep going.
Okay. So spoiler for review of Maleficent. Maleficent released May 30th of 2014, starring Angelina Jolie, Elle Fanning, and Charlotte Copley, directed by Robert Stromberg. Rated PG. Plot summary: a vengeful fairy is driven to curse an infant princess, only to discover the child may be the one person who can restore peace to the troubled land. What are you guys' overall thoughts without getting into spoilers for Maleficent?
It's not as shitty as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah,
really?
That's the same thing. I didn't think it was that shitty either.
I knew what I was getting into this movie. I've
never seen
I knew when I watched it the first time, I knew I was going to like it. Angelina Jolie just was made for this role. She was made for this.
I fucking hate her cheekbones in this movie.
What do you mean?
Really?
They're perfect.
It's sinister.
They
Yeah.
are perfection.
They are literally-
She is perfection.
Jesus Christ, relax.
So yeah,
You sound like you have a heart on now.
Hell yeah, bro. For her,
I hate her cheekbones. They're like
So-
literal like
they're like
daggers
blue-
coming out of the side
they're
of
like
her
blue eyes
face.
for me.
so although not all the CGI holds up so well, the movie is still mostly entertaining. It's a bit predictable at times, but it still manages to be engaging. It's definitely one of Disney's better live action recreations, which there have been
I
many
agree.
of.
Jesus Christ, what the hell
Whoa.
is that?
The shit was
Uh,
that?
Definitely. Would watch again whenever I have my own kids in the future.
I've rewatched this movie at least 5 times.
What the fuck?
So what are you guys' ratings out of 10?
I'm giving it an 8.5.
Well, Jesus, what?
It's
I'll
a good
give it-
movie,
I'll give
dude.
it like a 6.5.
What do you mean a 6.5? This movie deserves at least a 7 or higher.
Maybe.
Wait, are we rating this
maybe
movie
a
right now?
Yeah,
7.
we're rating right now.
Sorry,
I
that
am
sound still
gonna.
blowing my mind.
I'm
whatever
gonna
that was.
go. I'm gonna get.
I think
after
it was
you
a
for
Twitch
giving it too low
notification.
rating.
Check
This movie
the-
deserves
Yeah,
a 7 or higher
someone
rating.
said
Maybe. I'll
first
give it a
time chat from the view.
Oh, let's go.
Someone's trying to give money.
7. Oh,
We don't have a thing set up for that. I'm not
Patreon.
I'm not set
He's
up.
not affiliated.
Patreon, I guess. What do you rate out of 10, Javier?
You better have a 7 on that.
Jeez,
I
relax.
think I'm gonna give this movie.
We're waiting for Javier's
I
rating.
think I'm gonna give it like a
I'm gonna cut you if you don't give it a
6.5.
Hey,
I
let's
give
go.
it a 6.8 out of 10.
Bro.
Let's
Eight and a
check
half.
some online ratings. This critics from Metascore gave it at 56 out of 100. Rotten Tomatoes tomato meter 54%. Audience on IMDb 7 out of 10, and Rotten Tomato audience 70%. So the average of all these scores is 62.5%.
Hey, we're like bang on.
Nah, bro, it's an 8.5.
So let's-
easy.
Let's get into the spoiler-filled discussion. Let's take an in-depth review of Maleficent, starting with Maleficent's origin story. So Maleficent is a powerful fairy living in the moors, a magical forest realm bordering the human kingdom. She meets and falls in love with a human peasant boy named Stefan. On Maleficent's 16th birthday, he gives her what he calls a true love's kiss. However, as they grow older, they grow apart. King Henry tries to conquer the Moors. Maleficent mortally wounds him, forcing him to retreat. As he lies dying, he declares that whoever kills Maleficent will be named his successor and marry his daughter. Stefan betrays Maleficent's trust and amputates her wings, presents them to the king as proof of Maleficent's death, and is named the new king. Maleficent turns Diaval, a trap raven, into a human,
God damn, you're giving like 3/4 of the story.
and he promises to serve her and tell and why her wings were taken. Maleficent becomes upset and plots her revenge. So that's all the origin story.
Yeah.
And
This-
Maleficent's
I might
so
have given
cool.
a lot of details,
Yeah,
but this
that's,
is only
like,
the
that's
fir-
like half the film.
We can talk a lot about it then.
no, this is only like the first 20 minutes.
Yeah. So
'Cause
yes, a
the
lot
rest
happens.
of it is
It's-
Aurora.
Yeah, a lot happens.
So
It's
this
very
is-
fast
This
paced.
is all pre-Aurora.
Well, the movie
yeah.
is very short. It's an hour and a half.
Yeah, it's a very fast paced movie. A lot happened in a short time. It's very cool. I like the fight scenes. Yes, the CGI, like I said, doesn't hold up at all the times. Like when she's flying towards at the king, that scene was a little off putting.
Yeah,
but
it looked a little
overall,
weird.
it was still cool
For
to see her.
2014, it still looks fine.
So yeah, what do you guys think of this whole her origin story becoming
the whole movie.
becoming? No, it's not.
That's
the whole-
the,
I will
the
literally
origin
pull out
story
my
is
phone
probably
right
the
now.
biggest issue I have with the movie. Honestly,
I'm joking, but no, actually look up how long it is.
Yeah, it is
I
a
could-
short
I could-
runtime.
It's like an hour and a half.
yes, it
Yeah.
is an hour and a half.
No, about how long the origin story is.
The
I could-
origin
I could
story
talk to
is
this.
probably my biggest issue, though.
Really?
Yes.
Well, like they set her up as like a fairy.
Yes.
And like there's no one else that's like her. Why is she so humongous?
I don't know. I just
didn't they say that her parents died and everything? Like
I
everyone
think
died?
it's yeah. I don't
it
understand.
is
the
explained
lore
in the
too much.
second movie. Don't go in too much
Oh,
about
I
her
forgot
origin
about the second
story.
movie.
Yes, don't go too much into her origin in this movie. It's
The only
explained
thing-
in the second one.
See, the only thing that makes me mad about this movie so far is the fact it's not on Disney Plus.
That pisses me off like to no
Yeah,
end.
this is the first 20
Yeah,
minutes, 18 minutes.
That's the first 18 minutes.
This is the. I literally just showed him the scene where she just got her wings
Oh
cut.
my-
This is the only 18 minutes. That's what I'm saying.
Bro,
a lot happened.
spoilers.
This is the spoiler section.
Spoilers, bro.
But yeah, so I don't know. I didn't like all the interactions there. I understand that it shows how she became like this ruthless, non-caring person.
I found it funny how she fell in love with the guy, and the guy just like, yeah, I'm gonna betray
Well, to be
you.
fair, she's never seen another human boy before, so
And how the fuck did the little fairies go against her so easily?
what do you mean?
Because they're not
The
smartest
pixies.
Yeah,
ones.
but what do you mean go against her? How did they
colored
go
ones.
against her?
Because like once they're giving gifts to
Aurora.
Aurora, they're all like, oh, it's fucking Maleficent.
Well, it's not like she controls the fairs. They can come and go as they want.
I
Just
thought
don't
she
go.
was, I
They're
thought
not
she was
friends.
the queen of the Moors.
She's the queen, yes, but that doesn't mean she has control over her subjects. Maybe they're independent.
But then later on, they're like, oh yeah, we're chill now.
Oh, they fear her, yes, because they know she can just.
I
I thought-
wanted her to kill them.
What do you
all.
guys think of Diaval?
Diaval, he was a little weird.
I like him as an actor and a character in this movie. He was very cool. I like how he's able to stand up to Maleficent, saying like, "Do whatever you want to me. It's not going to change the fact that you're in the wrong here." So I really liked his character and his character. I don't want to say character arc. His development through the movie.
he's good, but I don't like his outfit at all.
I like
I think
when
it's cool.
Maleficent goes to the dark side. Her original fairy design is okay.
But her
Good.
dark side design is peak design,
I
bro.
hate her fucking headdress thing.
Ah,
it
bro,
looks
it's
so
You don't like it?
gross.
The snake skin.
It looks
under
so
it.
cool.
On the cap, like on the.
Oh,
on the,
that okay.
on the-
When it's a close-up shot, yeah, it's a little weird. But from a distance like this, it looks super
Ew,
cool, bro. I
gross.
like that, bro.
So
And then
menacing.
Look
I
at them
mean,
cheekbones,
but
bro.
you
Look
think
at that
that
red
they're going
lipstick.
based
The
off the
I
eyes.
Disney-
hate her
But
cheekbone.
they're
eyes,
going
bro.
based
The
off the
look she's
cartoon
giving
design,
you.
bro.
It's so
Look at this.
cool.
Jesus, dude, just get it over with.
Look at that, bro.
It does look really similar to the cartoon. I'm impressed.
Yeah, like they're
It
going
just
based
needs a
off
little
this.
bit more
Like I said,
purple.
she was
a little
born
bit
for
more
this character.
purple. And
She
it's
looked a little
perfect.
weird when they put the green flames behind her. It looked very kind of cheap.
Yeah, but I mean that is what Maleficent uses is green flames.
No, not like when she's in the kingdom,
Oh, okay.
like giving the gifts. They do like a close up shot of her face, and they're just a bunch. They're right there. It's right there.
Yeah, since we're
No, not even that one.
I like
Go
that.
up
since we're
to the left, right there. To
This
the
one?
left.
Oh, that one.
That one.
all right, since we're already talking about it, let me narrate it. So, the curse. Maleficent learns that King Stephen's newborn daughter, Aurora, is being christened. She arrives uninvited and curses the infant princess, which we all know the 16th birthday. She pricks her finger, eternal sleep, true love's kiss. But both her and Stephen know that or believe that true love doesn't exist. So Stefan orders 3 good pixie fairies to hide and protect Aurora until her 16th birthday, and destroys every spinning wheel in the kingdom.
I got a question. Why were the pixies even at the castle? Like that's the question.
Because
that's what
they're like
Jesus
the
was asking.
fairy godparents in this situation. They're the good fairies to her
Makes
being
no
the
sense
bad.
because he's trying to burn down their whole fucking world.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
so
that.
Stefan and
they're
his
trying to
armies
give 'em-
find
Sorry, go ahead.
attempt to find and kill Maleficent, but she surrounds the Moors with an impenetrable wall of thorns protecting it. So, what do you guys think of the whole curse scene?
I
and
like the
King's-
I'm only gonna have good things to say. Basically, there's gonna be very few bad things. I like the scene. I like the whole spell. I like the CGI they used. It was super cool. It was visually pleasing.
Now that I'm thinking about this, comparing to what this movie is based off of Sleeping Beauty.
Yes,
right?
I like
Yes,
the.
yep.
I love the medieval and fairy vibe these movies give off. It's very good. I like it. I like the setting.
I think this is a better movie than Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah, I say I want to switch my rating at the end. Because
Okay.
I realized I like this movie way more than
Sleeping Beauty,
Yeah.
the original source material. Yeah, that's good. That's a good sign. Yeah, I thought the whole curse scene. I think the live action recreation was better done than.
I
know,
actually
the
like.
Well, it's not even a recreation; it's a retelling because it's
Yeah,
different.
I'm talking about that specific scene. It's
Oh.
almost a recreation.
Mhm.
The only difference is the king is like on his knees begging.
What a bitch.
What a bitch.
well, he did kind of. You know, he's willing to do anything to
Yeah, little
keep his
piss
power.
baby. Fuck that guy. I wish she would have stabbed him.
Right,
Just
that would have
right
been better
there.
vengeance.
To be honest, I was kind of confused why the fairies, the pixies or whatever, were really dumb in this movie. Like
I hated
Well,
them
they were
so
kind of
much.
dumb in the cartoon too.
yeah, but were they this dumb?
Yeah,
like
not
They were
this dumb.
hideous
they
too.
were like extremely dumb in
They
this
are
movie.
hideous. They were the most annoying
Well,
aspect of this film.
They were the Three Stooges, but in fairy form.
Every scene they were in, literally, like
It was cancer.
It was the worst shit.
Well, then you guys are like Maleficent because it was funnier when she messed with them.
And then
Exactly.
they're not like. We'll talk about it once
Yeah,
we bring it
yeah.
up.
But look at him, bro.
I'll
Look at him. And in the cartoon, they look fine. Like
Yeah, CGI little fucking goblin people. They're disgusting.
All right, Aurora meeting Maleficent. So Maleficent finds the fairy's house, which is what we're talking about, and watches Aurora grow from afar. All right, you guys probably can't see it, but there's a meme.
no, I actually
Oh, you
have
guys-
it in the screen.
For those of you audio only, there's a meme of Aurora with her eyes wide open, sleep deprived.
I put
All right, so
stepping.
she and Diaval begin to take over Aurora's care. So what do you guys think of that? Them watching over young Aurora,
This is where I think it's cool because you know the Three Stooges of the
fairy
the
world.
fairies, they actually did something good in this situation because they gave Aurora the ability to like everyone she ever meets will always like her or something like that. And then Maleficent said, yes, she will keep all those gifts, but on her 16th birthday, she'll
would be
fall
in a
asleep.
deep-
So
yeah,
she
deep sleep.
allowed those gifts to stay there, and those gifts played against her.
Yeah, 'cause
in
she
this
fell
situation,
for
she
Aurora.
felt for Aurora.
She was like,
And-
kind of cute.
It
like
worked
that.
out in the end. So that I thought that was a very cool thing going on there. So her ending up taking care of her, that was very cool. I like that scene.
Yeah, I found this scene funny where Diaval was freaking out that Aurora was about to fall off a cliff.
And then she's like, fine.
I guess I'll save this child.
But she did it not because of
beastie
freak
is what
out.
she called her.
And then that exact scene is what makes me think, why are the pixies so freaking dumb?
One thing-
Yeah.
one thing-
No, they literally disappeared for part of the movie too.
One thing I really like,
know.
and this is not part of like, it is part of the movie, but it's something that happened off screen, is they actually used her own daughter in this movie.
Oh, really?
Because every
Other kid was scared of her.
yeah, every other kid was scared of her in
makes
the
sense. She
outfit.
did look really
So
creepy.
they had, so that's why the baby was like,
Aw.
just grab the
like-
horns and all
I
that.
was
Because
like,
that's
Aleksey wants to fuck Maleficent, apparently.
what?
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 I said Aleksey wants to fuck Maleficent, apparently.
Oh my god.
Oh, wow.
All right,
Alexi,
so
you-
when
you
Aurora,
dog
let's
over
move
here.
on. Moving on.
That's scary.
Moving on. When Aurora is 15, she encounters Maleficent again face to face. Aware she has been watched over, Aurora names Maleficent her fairy godmother.
You got a new follower. Just a heads up on
Let's
Twitch.
go. Maleficent realizes she
Hey,
doesn't
their
want
new
to.
follower.
Maleficent realizes she doesn't want to hurt Aurora, and in a secret attempts to undo the curse. However, no power on Earth can undo it.
This is what I mean. She get a hard on for Aurora.
No, she has motherly love. What
Yes,
the
it's
heck?
motherly love at this point.
That's
like
the
Alexi
point.
does.
What do
I
you
thought
mean at
this scene
this
was actually
point?
this scene was kind of heartbreaking, honestly.
Yeah, when she couldn't undo
Because-
the spell, but then she also that was a downfall for her because she placed the spell.
When she was saying the spell, did she say until the end of time?
Yeah.
Yeah, until the end of time. That's why, like, I
That's
think
why-
in the original book, Sleeping Beauty sleeps for like 1,000 years.
Oh, the original story.
Yeah,
So
hate her head
wait, Sleeping Beauty stays young.
yeah, she
like
stays
that
young, and
for 1,000 years.
Well, the original story is pretty bad. I'm not gonna talk about it on air.
Yeah.
it's pretty bad. It's like really bad.
Yes,
so I
most of
won't
these
talk
stories
about
are.
it on air because it would get
dark.
get
Man,
dark. It would get
Oh, pretty bad in that way. I thought you meant like it was a bad, just
no,
like,
not
No,
badly written.
no.
Just
It's a dark.
uncivilized and depraved.
Man,
so,
now I think about the week that I had this week.
That's a random transition.
whoa, we're talking about some dark
No,
shit.
no,
You're
no,
like,
wait,
man,
wait,
that
wait.
reminds me of my week.
like
No,
like
wait.
R word or something. Oh
yeah.
god.
It's bad.
No. I think about this whole I'm thinking about the week now because I think about like when I went out to eat on Wednesday. I had a mean burger.
What is this?
Okay, wait. This is why I'm going. With
Okay, let's hear this out.
Okay, but me and Tisha were talking about like animated movies overall, and we're talking about Disney movies. And she brought like the old classic Disney movie and how one of them's like about like age gap. Like I don't know which one it was, but I think it's like Cinderella, where she's like 14, 15, and then Prince Charming's like 37, 40.
Oh my god.
And I was like, that clicks to me now. I'm like, that's so wild that they
That's
did
so
something.
messed up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they did something like that back in the day, but at the same time, like that's the norm. That was the norm back then. Like,
It's pretty bad.
and I was like, God.
All right, what were we talking
All
about
right,
before he
continue, you're
brought
right.
this bullshit?
Okay,
Our word book.
No, continuing on.
After that.
So, Maleficent realized she doesn't want to hurt Aurora, and she tried to undo it. Meanwhile, in the forest, Aurora meets a young Prince Philip, and they're both mildly attracted to
That
each
was
other.
bullshit.
That was,
Good. I'm glad that,
was
didn't
so
work.
bullshit.
I'm glad that kiss did not work.
Well,
I was kind of irritated.
well,
that it worked.
her and Prince Philip meeting was in the original story like
Yes.
that.
But I'm glad that his kiss did
and
not
even
wake her up.
Even that, I was like, that's bullshit too.
I was hoping for that to work.
I'm glad that
You
it was
were
like
hoping?
the love of a
that's-
mother figure is what woke her
so,
up.
so that's ahead. Let's move on. On
Let's
the,
just move on.
Well, I got to catch up to you guys because you guys are on
Sorry.
the ending already.
Some
Alexa
weirdo
and them are.
So on the day of Aurora's 16th,
Oh my God! I found the scene.
Bro.
Who cares?
the baby scene.
Oh,
Aw.
It's a cute scene, yeah.
On the day before Aurora's 16th birthday, Aurora tells Maleficent that she would live with her in the moors. When she tells the pixies this, they reveal the truth about Aurora's curse. Angrily accusing Maleficent of being evil, Aurora runs to her father's castle.
That's the second movie.
Look at her,
The
though.
curse's power draws Aurora into the dungeon, where she pricks her finger on the spindle and falls into a deep sleep. Maleficent, wanting to save her, abducts Philip and infiltrates Stefan's castle. Philip kisses Aurora, which is what you guys were talking about, but it does not wake her up.
That was got me.
and then
heated
the
right
fucking pixies have the nerve to be like, "You're doing it wrong, you fucking idiot! Get out of here!"
Well, they were panicked about losing their lives because they brought.
They were stupid. They didn't take care of the kid at all.
I know they suck.
I know, like like I'm telling you, they did such a terrible job at taking care of the kids. I was surprised that they made the fairies that least intelligent.
I'm surprised that they even survived for 16 years and then they immediately fucked it up at the end.
Well, yeah, because Maleficent was there taking care of the
Yeah,
baby.
Aurora.
Like, remember in the very beginning?
They
No,
try
but
to
I'm-
feed her carrots.
Yeah, and stuff like that. Whole
Here
food.
you go. Here, eat the carrots.
And then at night, Maleficent's like, "Oh my God, they're gonna kill this baby before he even gets to 16, before my curse actually takes into play." So let me straight.
She didn't even need her curse. She could have just not shown up and the baby would have died.
Well, no, she had to put the curse, but she also wanted to see whether or not the
Yeah.
fairies can actually do it. And then she realized that those fairies are
Dumb.
incapable of taking care of a child. So she's like, "Oh well, I gotta do it myself because I want to see this baby grow up to be 16, so the curse can kick in. Now I can sit there and laugh at it."
So Maleficent tearfully apologizes to Aurora and kisses her on the forehead. This unexpectedly awakens Aurora as Maleficent truly feels love for her.
That was BS.
Yeah,
Why?
that is
That
not.
was-
That was
That
the
not
good
bullshit.
scene.
that was motherly love.
It's a good change.
No.
It's a good change from,
No.
oh, I met this guy in the forest. He must be my true love.
Yes.
Let me kiss her and I'll wake up.
Yes.
Why would that work?
It is
Javier?
not
That's
how it works, bro.
That's how Disney movies back then were played
That's
to
why
be.
this is modern.
then.
This is modern day, and this is actually
I
a
don't
very
want
good
this
change.
modern garbage.
this
This is a very good. Okay, let's not do that again.
All right, let's get back on track. We're getting a little derailed here.
Well, this is the best part when we get derailed.
It's fun for us, but it's hard to listen to. So Stefan and his guards ambush them. Maleficent transforms Diaval into a dragon to help
was
her,
cool.
but both are defeated. So what do you guys think of that fight scene?
You know,
be
I was
honest-
under the impression that if they are trapped under like an iron cage, they can't use their magic. So that kind of threw me off when I
It
first
was a
saw
little
it.
bullshit that they set up this whole thing that Maleficent gets like super hurt from the
Iron?
But
Yeah.
she didn't get hurt at all, basically.
and they stabbed her multiple times. Like she should have been dead.
Yeah, I was kind of blown away that she did it. Like, yeah, like you said, die. Like they beat her with a bunch of iron.
You couldn't possibly have more iron on her, and she somehow survives.
Meanwhile, Aurora finds Maleficent's caged wings and releases them. They fly to Maleficent and reattach themselves.
How?
Staples.
That's
It's
like,
magic,
that's
dude.
all
What do you
I
mean how? It's movie
Bro,
about
no,
a
but
fairy with magic powers.
Bro, why didn't those wings come back right away?
Well, bro was able to he was able to chop them off. Why didn't they reattach right?
Because
right
she was
then and there?
sleeping.
No, but like even when she woke up, she was screaming, and the wings they're out in the open still. They can still fly.
I don't
Oh
know.
yeah, he was still strapping them onto the cart as she was waking up, crying.
Maybe she had to be
Oh.
awake. I don't know. It's magic.
Well,
She
that's what
was
I mean. Like,
awake.
she
She
was
was awake
awake, bro.
crying.
Though I don't I'm trying to understand how the wings didn't fly right back to her. Like I like. Don't get
Look,
me wrong.
look, look.
Like I said, I enjoyed this movie a lot more than when I think about it now.
You
Like,
ever hear
mean,
suspension of
but like
disbelief?
the fact the wings did not come back
And the
to
fact
her
that
to the
the
very
guy-
end when she was like 5 feet away probably from the freaking door.
Okay, moving on. Meanwhile, Aurora finds Maleficent. Oh, we already talked about that. Maleficent
fucking
carries,
magic, bro.
Maleficent carries a Stefan to the highest tower. He tackles her from behind, dragging them both off the tower. Maleficent opens her wings to save herself, causing Stefan to lose hold and fall to his death.
Fucking
I
idiot.
love Aurora's reaction when she gets her wings back. She's like in awe
back
when
like
she
that.
sees her
I was
in
like,
her full form, basically.
when Stefan
I had
died,
the same reaction.
I was like, oh yeah, of course they're gonna do the thing where Maleficent doesn't kill him. He spares.
It's a
she
cliche
spares
scene,
him. Yeah, but they had to find a way to kill him off without making her seem like a fucking asshole.
Yeah, it's a Disney movie. They can't go too far.
I'm surprised they showed a death in this movie though.
She
Like that.
returns to the Moors and gives her away her position to Aurora, who is crowned Queen of the Moors, uniting the two kingdoms.
Also, you
That
know
was
what's
awesome.
funny? The CGI for Stefan falling looked way better than the King's Man.
I agree. I agree.
And that movie,
so
this movie is
ass.
so much older too, from 2014.
Yeah.
That says something right there.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, the ending. This is where I say it's a little cliche, but this is because they're trying to stay true to the story a little bit.
But it's a completely different story now.
Yeah, it's a completely different ending, but I meant that they lived happily ever after, you know.
Yeah.
Until the second movie.
Yeah, until the second movie.
I wonder what the second movie's about.
It's not as good.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that why there's no third one?
Yeah. Well,
There
then
might be one,
yeah, I was about to
but
say,
I'm
this new one-
hoping.
This new one's from 2019.
I mean,
Wait, the second one's from 2019?
yeah, I would like a third one, but I don't see where it would go. I just want to see Angelina Jolie in that outfit again, you
Oh
know?
my God,
Jesus
Alexa.
there
Christ.
could be a third.
Bro, she was made for that
Oh, yeah,
role.
they made it in 2019,
wow,
bro.
I did not know that this was that recent.
Mistress of Evil? Yeah, that was.
Yeah,
I enjoyed it.
My mom was a big fan of this series, so we watched the second one. in
I
theaters,
enjoyed the
too.
second one. I
Whoa.
definitely give it at least a
So that-
6.5.
That's like 30%.
So what do you
Yeah,
guys?
39%.
Yeah,
for
the second
Rotten
one was
Tomatoes.
not that good.
I'd still,
enjoyed it.
What are you guys' final ratings?
Shouldn't
8.5.
What the fuck did I give it in the beginning?
What'd you give it?
Still an 8.5.
8.5.
6.5.
What's the first one rated?
The first one?
Yeah, I forgot.
So I already pulled up.
I
already said
forgot
it earlier.
already.
It's like 2, at least.
50 still.
All right, what do you rate
those
it?
people don't
What
know
do you
what they're talking
rate the
about.
first movie, Javier?
I'm going to go to an 8.
Thank you. You understand. I'm
'cause
proud of you.
So, like, the reason why I'm going up so much higher, because I actually enjoy this way more
To give
than
it
the original.
a 6.5.
Than the original Sleeping
Yeah,
Beauty.
because I'm thinking about the original Sleeping Beauty. I hate those movies. I hate the original, like, Cinderella, Sleeping Beauty.
You're right. They did
garbage to
not
me.
age well.
The animations are beautiful.
They didn't age well.
That's
What
the
you
best
mean?
part about it.
The
But, like,
animations are
the
gorgeous. What are you
animation.
talking
Like, I
about?
like that. Like, so that's the only
That
thing that
one's
makes it. But I
hand-drawn.
hate. But like, I hate the story for them. I hate all of them.
That was back when they used to have to
But
draw
they-
scene by scene.
Yeah, and I.
Alice in Wonderland's great.
Oh, that's an amazing movie.
I know if I
Yeah, but
remember-
Maleficent, I give it a 6.9 out of 10. So let's read some online reviews. This IMDb audience member gave it a 10 out of 10. This movie is brilliant and deserves a way higher rating than it has. The whole character of Maleficent is too interesting, and the twist on the original story is really good.
I agree with the twist. Yes.
While this reviewer gave it a 1 out of 10, it's
Oh, yeah, I
unfortunate.
can agree with you right there.
It's unfortunate that Disney has mutated this into an advocate for a particular brand of modern feminism.
What?
In the name of advocacy, they decide that they have
Bro,
no
leave that
use
shit outta here.
for conventional morality.
Well, I do-
Maleficent isn't really evil. She's actually a shining example of feminine empowerment. She only did a bad thing because the actions of evil men revolting.
No, I think it's a good thing that it's it's a girl boss energy.
Yeah, that's what this person upset about. They're like, men not hero story? Me no likey.
It's way more interesting.
Did you guys see that they did a remix?
Oh my gosh.
Of Alex.
It's literally called a
All right,
remix.
let's
I can't believe I just listened to that
let's
bullshit.
stay focused on Maleficent. That's what I'm trying to say. This is a review we got to be reacting to.
I can't believe they have like.
Oh, that's just. Why would they even say that?
I lost
That's
brain
That's what I'm
cells
saying.
listening
That's
to
what I'm
that.
saying. They're like, men not hero, bad movie.
Yeah, I lost brain cells listening
Like
to that.
I don't know. Like if it was a guy doing the exact, like if it was a guy
Maleficent's not a
Maleficent,
guy.
no, but if it was a guy Maleficent and the same events occurred, he wouldn't feel this way.
He'd be like, good movie. Men
Yeah.
hero.
Oh yeah, okay.
He'd be like, oh yeah, it makes sense. This guy was an evil asshole.
Ew.
All right, this. What? That's good.
It looks like Aleksey.
Yeah.
Which
All right.
one?
All right.
What you
no
mean?
more memes. All right, let's just stop. Just stop.
Hey,
no
yeah,
more. We
seriously,
gotta
focus
stay
on
on
the real
track
thing.
here. Jeez,
Okay.
there's so much laughing at the end. We gotta get through. This is audio. Let's focus here. We're almost done, guys.
Okay.
Stay in our seats here. This
No memes, bro.
Metacritic reviewer gave it a 80 out of 100. A few bumpy patches notwithstanding, this new feature is exquisitely designed, emotionally absorbing work, and dark enchantment. While this reviewer gave it a 40 out of 100, with more actual girl power, Maleficent would be a bold redo. Instead, it's a beautiful snooze and a story that hints darkness underneath our fairy tale and tarnish the idea of true love without quite daring to say what's really on its mind.
Why is it all about girl power? Like I gotta understand that the movie was more feminine, but it wasn't like that.
It was a good movie.
I think people are just
It was
hating
fine.
it because of that reason. That
Like,
it's
it was alright.
It's a
Like, it's-
female hero.
It's an alright movie.
Yeah. All right, let's move on to so yeah, check out our previous podcast if you've enjoyed this one so far. We upload new episodes weekly. Also check out our Patreon. Any help is greatly appreciated.
There you go. This is what they wanted.
They wanted the guy to be Maleficent.
It's so stupid at the end too when like Aurora is chilling with in Moors, right? And then the prince guy shows up.
Oh yeah, he's like, yo, what up?
And he doesn't even show up in the second movie.
He's not in the second
Really?
one.
Yeah, he's not in the second one.
What's the whole point?
It's
Show
some
him in
other.
the
It's,
first movie,
no,
then.
look, it's some other kingdom and some other dude.
We'll talk about it off air.
That's stupid.
Now time for content we've seen this week. So what shows or movies you
I
guys watched
watched-
this week?
All of Kaguya season 2 and season 3 just came out.
I
So I'm
watched
very hyped.
Spy X Family.
Spy Family.
Yeah, but I don't like just saying Spy Family. So fine, I'll call it Spy Family. And I watched A Skeleton Knight in Another World
Versus
today.
another isekai.
It is another isekai.
You also said you watched those movies. I forgot what they called.
Porno graffiti.
Yeah, that. But anyways, I watched
Some action movie.
yeah
that-
with Bruce Willis.
I forgot the name of it.
What's his most famous? The Christmas movie.
Die Hard.
Yeah, there we
Die
go. Yeah,
Hard.
I
You
watched
watched
Die
Die
Hard
Hard.
1 and 2. I enjoyed the first one. The second one was meh. It was good, but
You could say
like,
mid.
yeah, it was mid. Then again, I was also half listening to it at the same time, so
Okay.
my attention wasn't full on it.
I can't believe-
Magnificent.
Did you guys know that the new season for Komiko Can't Communicate is coming out
Yeah, I know that.
at the end of this month? Actually,
This month?
yeah,
Oh,
April,
shit.
yeah, that's something that's coming out. April 27th is
That's
coming
really
out.
What
fast.
did you
Oh,
watch,
shit.
Javier?
Oh, I watched. I'm trying to think of all the movies I watched. I feel like I watched a lot more movies this week, but like I watched The Blind Side.
Oh
That
yeah,
was-
that's right.
Did you mention this already?
No.
Yeah, he mentioned it while we were
Oh,
talking
we were
on
talking,
that's
Discord.
right, yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to think because I watched, and then I was watching. I finished Food War like all the way.
Dang.
Then
I finished the manga.
and then I was
Is
watching.
it over?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
And I was watching a basketball anime.
Kuroki no
oh.
Basket?
Yeah, I think so.
Or
That's-
Slam Dunk.
No, not Slam Dunk. The other one. That
Kuroki no Basket.
Yeah, it's okay. I don't like it.
I'm not
on
too.
s-
I'm not
on
into
season
sports
2.
animes.
I'm like, well, no, because I like.
You're
I
in
like-
season 2, but you're just like, eh.
Well, yeah, because it's like I don't. It's not the same vibe as the volleyball one.
Haikyuu or whatever.
Yeah, Haikyuu. I really enjoyed that one. That one was pretty good.
Well, this
for-
one's more about the sport, I think.
Yeah.
I've seen crazy gifs, like insane basketball shots.
Yeah. It visually, Kuroko no Basket is very visually pleasing when they play basketball, not the weird fan service they have.
Porno graffiti.
Yeah.
Pornography.
That's a band, by the way.
Yeah, I don't know
He's
it.
making I'm just making fun.
I don't know.
Kuroku
Oh,
making
Kuroko.
fun of Glasses Squad.
That's so funny.
No, but
funny.
like this anime is okay. I mean, I was.
Yeah, I'm not.
It was popular when it came out, but I think it's mid.
Yeah, I remember seeing the manga at Barnes and Noble.
I don't know. I like the volleyball way more. And
Cool story, bro. You want a cookie?
I saw also My Dress Up Darling season 1.
That's a good one. I don't know if I want a season 2
The
though.
main character is so likable.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you because you just like that genre. So maybe you're lying.
No, it's actually a good
she's
anime.
So fantastic.
I don't
bro.
believe you either, Aleksey.
What do you mean?
I don't even believe Eddie. Eddie's the only one who can tell me the truth.
Bet I haven't seen it yet, so
It's
it
a
must
good
not
one
be
though.
that good,
It's a
though.
good
So
one.
good.
It must not be.
I
that
like
good.
the I like the ending. It ended off good.
Oh,
I don't know if I would want a second season though, based on that ending.
Well, it's not like they just make cosplays and they have little fun.
That's why I'm
interactions.
saying like I don't know if I'd
It's
want
a
a
two
second
slice
season.
of life for you.
I don't want too much of it.
I'm
Like
dying.
if it does
I'm
too
dying for a
much,
season
but
2.
I just don't know where it
The
would take.
relationship.
I watched the new episodes of iCarly and Moon Knight, so those were.
I watched Moon Knight
watched
too.
Moon Knight
I
too.
also watched
I
that.
need to watch.
I'm caught
I
up.
need to
They have a
finish
third
it.
episode out?
Yeah.
Rest in
Yeah, the
peace.
third
to
Oh, they have a
the-
third episode.
Yeah, that's the third episode,
Shut
right?
your mouth. I haven't watched any of it.
No, rest in peace to the actor from. He was in
Moon
episode
Knight?
3. He was the guy with the
ski accident,
He was
right?
on. He was the guy on the
Oh.
horse.
Oh,
okay.
right, that is sad.
But yeah, I've seen the first 2 Moon Knight episodes.
Yeah, the
I
third
talked
one.
about it last week.
You get a lot more lore in this new episode because, yeah, if you guys don't want spoilers, that's all I'll say. There's a lot more lore.
Yeah, be
It's
quiet. Be quiet. I also finished the 3rd season of Criminal Minds.
Oh my
Only
God.
3rd season, bro. Come on, you're slacking.
It takes Tisha forever to watch this show. She says it gets boring after a while. I could binge like 3 seasons in one sitting. She's
The
like,
title sounds boring to me.
Criminal Minds is pretty fun.
it's actually
So-
pretty entertaining.
I finally finished season 9 of Family Guy, and I'm halfway through season 10.
Good job, bro. I like your
You're getting
dedication.
through it,
Just go to
bro.
Simpsons.
I like
I
your
gotta
dedication,
finish.
man.
I gotta
I
finish.
watched a few
even if I don't love it.
stray episodes of The Simpsons just because I like it.
Yeah,
Simpsons is good.
Early Simpsons.
The
is
it
early-
is a good
fun.
show.
I also watched The Ghost and Molly McGee, which me and Jesus started the first episode like last week.
It was really good.
Yeah, I like it. It's a good series. It's funny. It's just cartoony antics, you know. And each episode is 20 minutes, but it's like split where it's like one episode's
Like
10.
3 scenarios. You should watch Kaguya-sama. It's basically the same thing except like rom-com shit.
And not a ghost.
Yeah. It's so funny. Like there's one skit in season 3 which is all about like read messages in line. You know, the app line that the Japanese people like to use.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It was just one character doesn't know what red messages are, so the red receipts. And it's just a whole scenario about that.
Wait, what are you guys talking about?
All right.
Kaguya-sama.
Now let's roll the credits. You guys got any recommendation for any media?
Owl House is popping off right now.
Dude,
Holy
I
not
want to
Disney
watch
Plus.
it, but they
It's
don't have
so
it
good,
on
right?
freaking anything platform. I
It's
don't-
not Disney Plus, bro.
Bro, I'm literally about to buy it on YouTube.
Bro, you dumbass.
Just
I bought Maleficent on YouTube, so I might as well buy.
I could record it for you.
That
No,
one's
it's
that one's a
not
good
the
buy
same.
though. Maleficent.
Yeah, it is.
Oh my god, dude! These last 3 episodes were so.
Shut
good,
your mouth.
bro.
All right,
Shut
so
your mouth.
the plan for next week, we're gonna put it to a vote. Let me read you guys the options. We're gonna put it to a vote between us 4. So we have The Bad Guys, which is that animated wolf movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Northman, which is the trailer we just watched, and The Unbearable Weight of the Massive Talent, which is Nick Cage movie.
Oh,
Nick
that's a
Cage.
tough
That's what I'm
one.
saying.
Cage.
These are all equally interesting to me.
Nick
so
Cage.
I might just watch all 3.
I
of
might
these
watch all
myself.
3 as well, but then again, I'm working Saturday, so I'll have to watch them.
Yeah, that's
all
why
on
we're
Sunday.
picking one to focus on.
Nick Cage with Bad Guys.
Yeah.
I probably watch some other day, unless we want to do 2 theater
Okay,
movies.
so let me
instead of
put it to a
streaming
vote.
ones.
Raise your hand if you guys want to watch The Bad Guys.
I kind
I-
of do.
I mean, I do.
As-
but
I'm
I
watching
feel-
Nicolas
as a
Cage
podcast
movie.
movie. As a podcast movie.
I feel like I could wait on that one.
Nicolas
Okay.
Cage movie for me.
Unless we do 2
Okay,
theater
so
ones.
so we're waiting for Bad Guys. The Northman, who's voting for that one? I'm watching that one either way. So I guess that's where my vote goes. And The Unbearable Weight of the Massive Talent.
I'll see that one.
All right, so that one wins. The Nick Cage movie is going to be our main movie next week. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you guys